Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Big Ten Women's Basketball Tournament quarterfinals in Indianapolis at the half. 11th ranked Ohio State leading Minnesota 32-28. You can catch that game on AM 1460. Men's hoops tonight undefeated and 19th ranked Miami, Ohio playing in Athens against Ohio University. The Ohio State men's team hosting Indiana tomorrow in the final home game for the Buckeyes in the regular season. 5:30 tip-off here on the Fan. Reports the Cleveland Browns are again reworking the contract of quarterback Deshaun Watson to create around $36 million of salary cap relief. As the NHL trading deadline is passed, while the Blue Jackets late last night acquired forward Connor Garland from Vancouver, Chicago today traded former Blue Jackets captain Nick Folino to Minnesota, where he will play with his brother Marcus. This update brought to you by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
How? Good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Sheeran.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Happy Friday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, man. Excited for the weekend?
Yeah.
Are you? Has it been a long one?
I got it.
Don't you do that.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Do that. Want me to bust out the queen?
To go to jail Friday, send us your tales of Alio at Man and Timmy 971 on X. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. Email us goodcleanboy at gmail.com. How you doing over there, Teddy?
I'm doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
Also today is round of 32 action in Pizza Madness. Brought to you by our friends at Billiards Plus. PizzaMadness.pizza is the website name. T-Bone and Tyvis went through their round of 32 in the two brackets.
So sausage
tonight.
region and pineapple region Sweet 16 matchups are already set. They've got Tommy's, the returning champion, is going to take on Pizza House.
That's going to be a tough
the
matchup.
4 seed. That's a really, really good matchup there. And I'm pleased to see my boys at Flyers make it through to the Sweet 16 for a second straight year. And they will take on a Columbus institution, a Ohio State student favorite, Hound Dogs. And in the Pineapple region, look at this. Grandad's upset the top seed Eagle Villa.
The 8th seed beats the 1 seed, so Grandad's moves on to face Iacanos.
That's going to be a good matchup as well. And Adriaticos took down Tammy's, and they match up with Benny's.
Benny's took down Manelli's.
Benny's took down Manelli's.
I
The
gotta tell you.
Marysville spot beats the spot right there off of Wilson Road.
I wasn't thrilled when I heard that.
No.
But, hey, T-Bone and Tyvis, they worked the morning shift. They did it.
Yes, they did.
I didn't do it.
Yes, they did. No, we didn't.
But
No.
we will do our end of the bracket coming up a little bit later. Jackets beat the Panthers last night. Trade deadline was 3 o'clock, so we're 4 minutes past that. I have not seen anything else announced. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for stuff to trickle down.
It does, but nothing really else beyond our winger from the Vancouver Canucks, right?
Connor Garland.
Connor Garland, 29 years old, not scoring really at all. And Vancouver's obviously terrible, but he's not scored at all lately. I don't think he did in the month of January. The entire month.
A point.
I think he had 0
Yes, that's what I mean.
January.
Not just not scoring goals.
And when was his last goal? You looked that up. It was how many? Like 20-some, 25 games ago? 23 games ago?
Something like that.
Ooh.
Here's the interesting thing on
Change
him.
of scenery, though.
I understand. We can talk about change of scenery, but you better hope it's a change of scenery because you got the guy like on a 6-year contract extension now.
That's true, too. That's true, too. He has one ending.
Yeah,
that's
his
about
contract
to expire and one kicks in
after this season, where they signed him to a 6-year extension that takes him through 2032.
It's a 6-year, $36 million extension.
So I mean, he's going to be around.
Pretty big money.
It's not like he's an expiring contract. Well, if he sucks, we have him for a couple months, then we get rid of him. It's not working like that. Now, I was a little disappointed to see Nick Folino got moved, but he got moved to Minnesota to play with his brother. I was told a couple days back that both of those destinations were sort of on the table for him. So I wonder if Nick made that choice. Maybe there was a deal in place to bring him back to Columbus. I don't think it would have taken that much. I think the compensation going back to Chicago for his services is future considerations. It's not like they gave up a first-round pick for 38-year-old Nick Folino at this point in his career.
Oh, God, no.
But I wonder if Nick Folino had the choice between going back to Columbus or going to Minnesota and maybe finishing out his career playing with his brother.
Yeah.
That's what he decided to do.
That has to be a tough call, right, personally, because not only do you have a chance to be a part of some fun hockey coming up here for the next 5 weeks, essentially it feels like playoff hockey every single game for the Jackets. As competitive as this thing is in the East, every time out, you are trying to get 2 points, and then you might even be doing some scoreboard watching to make sure that the right results happen. And some of that did happen for the Blue Jackets last night, which was good. I was looking back at Garland. So just to go over, I'm sure some of you guys looked this up, but to refresh, this is what it cost Columbus. They sent a second-round pick in 2028 and a third-round selection in the next draft coming up to bring in Connor Garland, who's got 26 points over 50 games, so a half a point per game. And he hasn't been putting the puck in the back of the net here lately. But again, let's see where he slots in. Maybe some shuffling up of some of the lines. I know Bonus will look to do that from time to time to try to get things going. What do you think of the game last night? I mean, that was another one of those where you're holding your breath.
I
you're
was
up
making
3-0.
poo-poo in my panties. You're up 3-0.
Don't say panties, but I understand.
I'm going to say panties. You're up 3-0. You go to the third period. You're feeling fairly confident. Apparently, all the Florida Panthers have is former Jackets goaltenders. Tarasov was between the pipes last night.
Yeah, what did he play, like 50 or 60 games for us in the last 4 or 5 years?
And they wind up tying it up, so it's 3-3 momentarily before the goal is called back, challenged and called back.
Oh, God, that's right.
Because of goaltender interference. But, you know, the Jackets were playing back on their heels.
Oh,
and you know what? There was like 5 minutes left to go at that point. It's not like, oh, well, there's 30 seconds left and we're trying to just ride this thing out.
As soon as they scored that first one, because I don't know if you were watching with the sound on or not. You like to do the music thing from time to time. They're just going over this. Jody Shelley's giving his perspective of kind of what the chatter was. They kick it down to him. Like I don't know why I said kick it down to him. He's part of the broadcast, but he's making some observations of how the mood is. And he's saying, oh, yeah, like these guys are pretty chipper right now. And they're talking about, you know, and it wasn't like he was saying they weren't locked in, but
right.
maybe they just got a little too happy with how they played. That's what I'm sure that has to drive Bonus and the staff nuts where, yes, we want you to feel good about the way you're playing. When you play well and you get the results, let's not then, all right, we did it, guys, you know, and take a step back and then let the opposition come to you. That should even more so. I'm looking for it to then get to 4-0 and 5-0. That's the kind of game you want to seal like 6-1, you know? Not let Florida come back to you and briefly have it tied, less for a call. My goodness.
And it was the right call, too, by the way. It was goaltender interference. It wasn't one of these chippy calls.
It's going to do
I understand.
In a moment like
it should have been called in the moment. It shouldn't have gone to replay, but it did, and they reversed it, which is what they were supposed to do. But thankfully, you managed to get 2 points out of that game. You know, you're in a stretch right now where you're playing teams that aren't very good. New York Rangers suck. You almost blew it there. Predators suck. You played 2 periods of crap and then finally woke up. And then the Panthers suck. and you almost give that game away.
And Utah is actually pretty good.
Utah's a playoff
Utah's
team right
pretty
now.
good.
Utah's coming in tomorrow night. Now, Utah
They've won 2 straight on this road trip.
actually
so you got to
has
watch out for these guys.
2 fewer points, I think, than the Blue Jackets, but because of the way things shake out in the West, they're in the first wild card position, so they're in the playoffs if the playoffs were to end today.
It's just as big a game for them as it is for the Jackets, even though the extra point situation does not matter at all. So you can worry less if you let this one slip to overtime. I'm not saying that that's what you want because it's a home game, but let's just get the 2 points at all costs tomorrow. Keep this thing going and stay in the race.
Caps and Bruins are playing tonight, aren't they?
Let me see.
Anyway, Connor Garland is your trade. Unless we hear otherwise, it's been 10 minutes since the deadline. Sometimes things trickle out.
They do. Dick trickle out. They're playing tomorrow, Caps and Bruins. Little matinee game.
Okay. I know I saw it on the schedule somewhere. All right.
Okay. All right, show's over.
Mikey, go pee-pee now. Show's over, just one segment. That's all we're doing?
Oh, it's a Go to Jail Friday, remember, everybody. So send us your Jailbirds, please.
It is a big weekend for bubble teams in the state of Ohio. We'll talk about it coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got some slowdown due to an accident if you're on Cleveland Avenue at Weber Road, and expect another delay due to a crash that's on North Hamilton Road at Morse Road. This report is sponsored by Fusion, where it's lobster season. Columbus, get ready for the main event. The limited time lobster sushi roll is here. Freshly made with Luke's Lobster, pickled fennel, Luke's Secret Mayo, and of course, a side of clarified butter. It's lobster season at Fusion. Check them out at fusion.com. That's FUSIAN. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The great thing about Atlas Butler is they do it all. Heating, cooling, plumbing. Look, I'm busy with work. I don't have time to wait around or deal with lots of people. One company, one call, and they do it all. Wonder if they'll clean out my inbox. Seriously, offer that service. Please.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Welcome back to That Lux Life. It's your boy, Will Winmore. Today's guest, the Millionaire Ball from the new Ohio Lottery Daily Draw game, Millionaire for Life. Hey-o! So if a player matches 5 numbers and the Millionaire Ball number, they win $1 million a year for life. Hey-o! Or $100,000 a year for life if they match just 5. Hey-o! Millionaire for Life is the game. Millionaire Ball is his name. Play Ohio's newest daily draw game for your chance to win for life. Players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about $10,000 in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
Aetna was there for me as I was going through a rough medical patch this year. I had peace of mind, which helped with my healing.
Those words from a real Aetna Medicare Advantage member speak to why U.S. News & World Report named us a best Medicare Advantage company. Because we show up on calls with members and doctors' offices when requested. We show up with the latest in online tools for easier access to healthcare. We show up for you. Because that's how healthier happens together. Member feedback has been edited for length and clarity.
Your mornings are jam-packed. So if you're going to add anything, make it your favorite bite from Tim Hortons. Buy any size beverage and add a daily baked donut for $1, a tasty bagel for $2, or a freshly cracked hot breakfast sandwich for just $3. It's the best way to add more to your morning. The 1-2-3 menu, only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer in restaurant. Tax extra. Exclusions and terms apply at timhortons.com/offer-terms.
All your favorite and least favorite fan shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in 971 The Fan to the search bar and hit that subscribe button. It's free.
We're the land of the free and the home of the sunburnt, freckled fat guy.
Do it now.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is, fast for cash. Call me today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you wanted and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Visit us today at TurboTrackRealty.com or give us a call and speak with one of our friendly staff members at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Hair Volume from New Nordic will make your hair look thick and healthy. Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com or in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Partly sunny skies and highs soaring into the mid-70s. We do have an isolated chance of showers and thunderstorms, though, in the afternoon. Otherwise, we remain mainly dry as we go into tonight. Partly cloudy skies, breezy winds, and lows in the 60s. Saturday, we do have a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon with breezy winds, some which could be on the stronger side. Otherwise, we'll have partly cloudy skies and highs in the mid to low 70s. For the Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 weather impact forecast.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
One of these men is on an extremely high dose of antidepressants. The other one should be. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. Timmy, did you know that when dudes get into their early to mid-30s, they start losing 2 to 3% of their testosterone production every year?
Well, that adds up.
Happens gradually. Before they know it, you're just a woman.
Like you.
That's right. I went in there, and they said, you don't even qualify as a man anymore.
No, you had negative 400.
And I said, is that because of the testosterone numbers or the fact that my penis is so small? And they said both,
yes.
But we can only help with one. I wish they could help with the other one. Maybe someday.
Uh-huh. That's coming in 2027.
They don't do penile implants there yet, but maybe someday they can, though, do something about your testosterone.
They might do that.
It'll really. I don't think they do the penile implants.
They might have some kind of penile. I tell you what, it's pretty good what they can do.
I want you to go see my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. Timmy thinks they can give you an implant. I say they can help your testosterone. Either way, you win. Call them today. 800-900-9654 or visit tristatemenshealth.com. Make sure when you call, say, Timmy said that I can get the penile implant. Is that true?
Just see what they say. Mm-hmm. Maybe they say, no, that's not true. And then just say, well, I think he was joking. Do you think we'll get to it one day where, like Star Wars, Luke loses the hand and you can just get a nice, beautiful one just like that? You think they could ever do that?
I think we're doing wonderful things with science and medicine. And probably by the time you and I are gone, we're not going to have any use for that.
No.
But in the future,
what about the Lorena Bobbitt dude? Like, he could have used something like that.
John Wayne Bobbitt.
Wayne.
He had it sewn back on.
How does that work?
And he became a porn star.
That's right.
Yeah.
He became a porn star?
Yes. Back in the day, for those of you who are young, there was a big story. Lorena Bobbitt, wife, I think caught wind of John Wayne, husband, cheating. Mm-hmm. And so he went nannies. He went sleepy time.
And as you do.
And then she said, I'm going to show you what it's like. And just cut off his wiener.
With the meat cleaver.
And this made big news. And a lot of women say, yeah, you go, girl. Because back in the day, we said, you go, girl. I didn't, but people did.
I think she took it, too. I think she took it and, like, chucked it into the woods
Maybe
somewhere.
she did. But anyway, they found it.
And
they grafted it. They grafted it back on. And then he decided, hey, this 15 minutes of fame is pretty good. I'll couple this into a career as a porn star.
See, that to me is fascinating that we were able to do that even back in the late 80s or mid 90s, whenever that story was.
Well, as long as there's...
It's got to be like Frankenstein style,
not enough
right?
time has passed. You can sew things back together.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it works just it can't work just the same. I'm sure there's got to be
even better.
Some major defects to
Maybe
to
it's
that.
one of those things where it's, oh my God, I broke my nose. It's terrible. But then you go in to get your nose fixed and it looks even better than when you broke it.
I don't think it is like that.
Maybe he suffered from bent carrot syndrome
I don't
previously.
I don't think it comes back better than before.
And then they put it back together. It's, oh my God.
Which is why we need to develop some kind of bionic type. Where if things like that happen, or if you're just unhappy with the one you have,
Timmy?
you just shear it right off. You go and you have the
Nicole
procedure.
shearing it right off.
You get a brand new one of your liking.
I'm pretty sure that somewhere in America, there are top men working on this right now.
I'm sure there are.
Right as we speak.
Dude,
they're in a wean lab trying to graft something for us.
We're talking about all the rocket companies yesterday. You got, Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman and Raytheon out there. We're sending rockets up into outer space. They're traveling around the globe. They're coming back into the atmosphere to hit their target. We can't do a bionic penis? How not? I would think the same companies have guys that are smart enough to develop that kind of tech. And it's, totally lifelike, too.
Well, you know what they do when you have the heightening surgery to make yourself taller?
They have a heightening surgery?
Oh, look that up, man. It's
they stretch what?
Wild.
Like they Attila the Hun you? They just stretch you out?
They break your leg bones.
Oh,
they break your leg bones,
Teddy.
Over a period of time. It's really painful.
Oh.
And this is only to gain like a couple inches, 2-3 inches. It's not like you're getting a foot taller.
No.
And then they put little metal rods in there.
Oh, cones and rods.
And then you have to do like a crank. And then
like with the teeth, like when you're breaking up your.
And then the bone, when it grows back, it grows back longer than it did.
That's no good.
But if we could do that with legs, the unfortunate part is you have to go in, you have to break your penis.
Yeah, but
and then they put a rod in there, and then there's a little,
like
with a key that you got to turn.
It's not the same as a femur, okay?
No, I know that, but there's
femurs rock hard all the time. This is just some of the time.
There's a bone in there, isn't there?
It's cartilage. It's a special bone.
But I've
it's
heard
not the
people
same
say
kind of bone as in your arms or legs.
I broke my penis
because you're, and then you slip and fall on the glossy hardwood floor in your 1929 Victorian-style house, and then it's over.
Why are you in a Victorian-style house?
You have the nice glossy hardwood floors. We got like a maple, probably.
It's pine.
It's not pine. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Pizza Madness starts at 4 o'clock. People are asking, when are you doing the round of 32 Pizza Madness? 4 o'clock is when we're doing it. However,
what's the website?
Pizzamadness.pizza, but the voting is closed.
You can still look at the website.
You can look at it.
Look at the brackets.
But our voting is closed.
Of course.
We're going to make our decisions coming up at 4.
That's shortly.
March Madness. Real March Madness.
Real brackets.
Yeah.
Brackets to be March 15th. I go back and forth now what my favorite day in sports is. For the longest time, Billy Joel, I would tell you that Selection Sunday is my absolute favorite because I love having my favorite events just in the forefront, that anticipation. You know me. It's right there. It's 4 days away, and I get the bracket.
That's why you're out of your mind.
But Thursday, Friday
are
probably
the best.
The all-time 2 greatest days in sports.
We have bubble games in the state of Ohio this weekend. Now, they're not all involving, like the Dayton Flyers are playing tonight.
Yeah, Dayton's not firmly on the bubble. They're solid.
No, they're solid. They're
team.
not on the bubble, but they're playing Virginia Commonwealth, which is one of the first 4 out, if you look at the latest projections. So that is a huge game tonight in Dayton. Also tonight, Miami Redhawks, 20th ranked in the country, but number 1 in our hearts, going for an undefeated season in Athens against the Bobcats. That is tonight, 8 o'clock on the Deuce.
I'm really curious about if they really need to do 31-0 and I guess the test will be if they win this one and they lose their first game. I almost want something like that to happen to put the selection committee to the test so we can see how it unfolds. It's ridiculous. I think there should be some threshold, and we saw the stories too. Like you can't really fault an athletic department that showed you receipts on 75 to 90 requests to play bigger matchups and on the road, like they know they would have to do to play bigger programs. And most of the time they just got ghosted. Didn't hear anything back from anyone. So they wouldn't have had this dream season, right? Like it's a little bit of a catch-22 if a lot of those programs got with them to schedule matchups. There's no way they would have gone undefeated, but you've got to... This is hard to do. They've played their whole conference season now on the back end.
31 consecutive regular season games. Yes, it is hard.
Who you're playing, winning, you get the 27, 28 wins. I think you're in a smaller conference. You're just in, baby. That's what it is for me. And Stephen A. Smith even said so. I don't know why the hell Jeff Goodman was talking crap to Stephen A. because...
What do we care what Stephen A. says, though?
Stephen A. was actually saying they deserve to be in, and then you got a college basketball guy in Jeff Goodman is telling him he can go take a hike. I think we want the Red Hawks in.
I think they deserve to be in too, but Stephen A. Smith saying it is not justification because I don't think he knows...
I'm not saying that's
the conference they play in.
I'm not saying that's justification. I don't understand why a college basketball guy like Goodman attacked him when he was merely saying they deserve to be in. I think that's the popular take right now amongst basketball purists is these guys have done enough. Winning 30 straight games to be one of the last few teams in the big dance. They got to be in for me.
That's a big one tonight. I said it was at 8 o'clock. It's not. It's at 9 o'clock.
I know. I said last week when they were 28-0, if it got to this point, we should go down there. We should get a bus or head down to the Convo Center. We got plenty of time after 6 o'clock.
Man, kid, that tailgates, they're going to be so drunk by the time that game starts down there in Athens.
I wonder what
doesn't start till 9.
I wonder what that really will do. How many Miami fans are going to make the trek up there because they got time to do it now. You can even get the workday in and get up there. Or the Ohio fans, how are they going to show up to try to stop them from doing this? That's a big arena too. I want to say that seats like 13,000 or something. It's not your typical MAC venue in terms of seating. It's an old place. It's a fun place. The last time I was in there was like 90,000 Totino's Pizza Rolls sponsorships in there.
Let them live.
Perfect for a college town.
And then tomorrow you want to talk about bubble time. Hoosiers against the Buckeyes. Right here on the Fan, 5:30. I mean, look, we could look at that victory against Purdue and say that was great. We can look at the victory earlier this week against Penn State where they shot 66% from the field and say, oh, it's great. The reality is it is great that you're starting to play your best basketball of the season when you desperately need it. However, this is senior day. This is the end for Bruce at home. He needs 12 points to be the all-time point leader in Ohio State history. Oh, and by the way, if you lose this game, I think you're out. Unless you have a big run in the Big Ten tournament, I don't think anything is solid for the Buckeyes at this point. You must win this basketball game tomorrow.
I contend.
You contend.
Take it to the bank. Buckeyes win. We're getting it done.
I may like that less than when you say the word sex. Because I don't think you've ever had a take it to the bank that's worked. Tonight!
Wrong,
now you've thrown it out into the world.
Wrong.
What?
I'm so confident. I'm so confident in this game. There is no way, all hands on deck, even Gabe Cupps. He's going to have a good game, too.
Gabe Cupps has had more personal fouls this year than points.
Well, he might do it again tomorrow. But I'll tell you what, just like against Penn State, he's going to have a few dimes, a few rebounds. He's going to look at that rim, but he ain't going to put the ball in it.
Buckeye football fans are upset about something. Details in 2 minutes. Cowan, Man, and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 5-minute delay on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt going from 315 to 71. And watch out for another delay due to a crash if you're on Stelzer Road at Town Center Boulevard. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
What can ADP do for small business? We help answer the business questions, like how do you track employee time? How do you do payroll taxes? Or what does compliance even mean? So small businesses can focus on bigger questions. Now florists can ask, can we invent another holiday to sell bouquets? Pizza shops can ask, how do we stuff a calzone into a pizza crust? And pool cleaners can ask, what is that thing in the filter? These are the questions you can focus on when ADP takes care of the business of your small business. ADP for small business.
Breathe. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Things people don't believe in. Little green aliens. Bigfoot. And that Spectrum TV combines all your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost. But that one is actually true. You get over $100 worth of streaming apps like HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Peacock, AMC Plus, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Timmy has more jiggling silicone in his Instagram feed than Sydney Sweeney riding a mechanical bull. This is Common Man and Timmy.
It is a Go to Jail Friday. We are taking your jailbirds all show long. Please text them to us, 614-787-3093. The email line is open, goodcleanboy@gmail.com. Twitter next @manandtimmy971. Mikey, there's nothing like some good old-fashioned college football trash talking.
Let's go,
Those
Timmy.
SEC guys in here, they still love to do it. So Josh Pate does a good job covering college football. He had a post here that's gone viral. The top 10 toughest places to play in college football. Ready? Number 1, Neyland Stadium. I think they're a shade over 100,000 capacity. No, there's not that many in America. We know the Shoe is one of them. Tiger Stadium, the LSU one, that is number 2.
Is this assuming all the seats are filled?
It's just
in all these places?
This is just a list.
Okay.
This is just the list that says toughest places to play in college football. Make up whatever else you want to make up. Number 3 is Beaver Stadium, Penn State. Number 4, Autzen Stadium, Oregon. Number 5, Ben Hill, old Benny Hill, Ben Griffin Stadium. That's Florida, the Gators. And number 6, Husky Stadium, Washington. Number 7, Jordan Hare, Auburn. Number 8, Kyle Field, Texas A&M. Number 9, Bryant-Denny Stadium, Alabama. And number 10, Sanford Stadium. So automatically a lot of Ohio State fans would like a word with this one. And plenty of people are making some noise about where the hell are the Buckeyes right here. And some people are also using that as an opportunity to say, yeah, seems about right. I think we could do a little bit more as far as how loud we get.
I think
and
that's
what
a
our
bunch
home environment is
of
like.
Bunk. That is something that was pushed last offseason. You know, Buckeye fans were made to feel less than. Like, oh, we got to do stuff around the stadium now. We got to have drones and Buckeye leaves and wave the towels. No, what you have to do is play competitive games at home that people care about, okay? Because if we're going to factor in, and by this list, I guess we have to, you're going to tell me that Auburn's one of the top 10 places to play.
Toughest places
to play. We're assuming then that Auburn is a top 10 team and it's a big matchup because are you kidding me? Week to week, they're going to be on this list?
No.
All right, if we're assuming that everybody here is playing in a jam-packed, ready-to-go, revved-up stadium, then there's no way Ohio Stadium's not on that list. And quite frankly, as much as it pains me, there is no way that the Big House is not on that list. No freaking way.
How can Florida be top 5? They suck. I mean, you could try to make it to be just about the environment when they're good, but how often is the team really, really good?
Well, that's the thing.
Makes
Say the same thing about Auburn.
That's what makes a place tough to play. Is a team really good? And Ohio State, consistently going back to the start of the Urban Meyer era, has been a team you in no way wanted to go on the road and play those guys. How many teams have even won in the shoe?
And look,
in this span here,
Husky Stadium, I understand. We went there last year. We played them. It was tough. They were probably a better team than the national media recognized them at
it's a
that
fine
point.
place to
but
play.
let me ask you a question.
It's okay.
Buckeye fans. Teddy, let me ask you a question. You're a Buckeye fan. All right. I give you the choice. Both of these road environments, I'm going to tell you, are tip-top. Those fans are going to be ready to go at both of these places. Would you, as a Buckeye fan, rather go to Washington and play the Huskies like we did last year, or go to a revved-up Kinnick Stadium in Iowa? Which one do you want to go to? Where do you feel better as a Buckeye fan? Because I would take the trip out west. That's how much Iowa scares me from an atmosphere standpoint.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say that Washington Stadium, it just gets so loud because the structure, the way it's built. Ohio State's obviously had some troubles at Iowa, so that gives me, a little bit more.
They're
more
right
fear.
on top of you there. But you can smell them breathing on you.
But that Washington Stadium, the way it's made, it isn't like a Rector set or however they say.
It's an erection set.
They got the roof.
It's pretty.
It's kind of got like a roof over it a little bit. Right?
I know. They
and
talk
noise.
about. Yeah, they talk about how loud it gets, but. That's impressive, right? How they can do that, because it looks like it's got, well, it does. It has a whole side open that gives you the views of the water right there. Yeah. And they do the, what's the name it's not tailgating. What do they call that? They got a nice term for it.
Boat gating? Lake gating?
Yacht gating or
boat gating?
Boat gating.
Yacht rock?
Yacht rocking. Yeah, they're at the yacht party right there. I would rather go to Washington than go to Kinnick.
I would too.
Kinnick scares the hell out of me. A night game at Kinnick, when they are revved up, that to me is like, it's pretty on par, to be honest, with a night game at Penn State. And full respect, I'm not putting Kinnick above that. Whiteout, night game, Penn State. I agree. That's one of the top 5, top 3 environments you're going to see. When Penn State's good, they got you at home at night. They're always trying to do that when the Buckeyes come over there, if they can work it out with the TV scheduling. A lot of that, too, we get a lot of noon games now, and that's nothing that Ohio State can control. We have to sort of look past that. But, yeah, the shoe is still really, really tough to play at. I know it gets called out a little bit for later in games where the fans can be a little bit quiet, but that's generally when
the
team's
is up by 50
not in doubt.
And it's 90 degrees outside with a heat index of dead.
Yeah, night game in the shoe, forget about it. It is insane.
Yeah,
it is
what are we talking about here?
It's so good. Not in the top 10?
People go to big games at the shoe and walk out saying, I've never heard a stadium so loud. That's not just, fans saying that. That's media members saying that.
I mean, this dude, he put 7 again. He put 7 SEC schools in the top 10 toughest to play.
We know what his bias is.
All right.
Fine. Go ahead. You're going to tell me that Auburn is a tougher environment week to week? No, maybe when Alabama shows up.
No, this
what the hell are we talking about?
This guy's supposed to be one of the guys that could fix college football and has a lot of answers for everything. He's supposed to be able to sprinkle it around all college football a little bit better than that. Give some love to some of these Big Ten programs.
I'm not a Big Ten homer. You know that. I find fault with this conference. I call out the crap, but you got Wisconsin, right? They've been hot garbage, but going there for a night game with the jump around and all that
crazy
crap, you're out of your damn mind.
Yeah, no, like you said.
Even Nebraska, they've been hot trash. And going there, those fans are still delusional enough to think they're good at something.
I mean, go to Maryland at noon?
Stop it now. Now you're aggravating me.
What about Rutgers, where they play?
Oh, shit. You don't want to go there, homie. Not coming back.
The Cardinals have told Kyler Murray he'll be released next week. I'm seeing a lot of Brownie fans like,
he can stay. Can I tell you something?
Murray.
He can stay released.
No.
Go back to the
Get out of
A's.
here. That's right.
Go play baseball.
He has the opportunity if he wants to.
Wouldn't that be wild?
To go and play baseball for the Oakland/Las Vegas Sacramento A's.
I would strongly consider it. I can't imagine that this late, though. If it's purely about securing his financial future, which
he's got his financial future secured.
He's already
There's
done.
Nothing to do with that.
Already done with the money that he's made with Arizona, but even for backup quarterbacks, and he's gonna get an offer to be a starting quarterback somewhere. So that money is going to be in that $25 to $33 million a year range, and it's probably going to be a little bit more.
Get that,
well, it's going to be more of a team-friendly deal.
It'll be like
he's got to prove himself again.
They said this year he'll probably take like a minimum level, which might be only like $1 or $2 million because he's getting the bulk of that from Arizona, and then
he's still getting that money though.
Yeah. He's getting like 36 or 37 million from Arizona this year
to go away.
Yeah, please, take this and go away. The Browns should have done that with Deshaun Watson.
They're still
cap hit's too big. I mean, they're restructuring it every 5 minutes.
Yeah,
to try and reduce it even more.
You know what? It never works. He's still there.
But you know what? I hear Travis Switzer, the new offensive coordinator. I mean, he's spinning the yarn this offseason.
Yeah, we're kicking the tires on him.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to be crazy not to say he's involved in the starting competition.
What are you guys doing?
They're the Browns. They're dumb.
He hasn't played meaningful football in 5 years. If you're going to entertain him for next year, move on.
That just tells you how high they are on the rest of the options.
Just play Shador if that's what you got to do. Someone's taking Kyler Murray. Somebody's going to.
Somebody will take Kyler Murray. I'm not saying they should take Kyler Murray, but there are bad teams that do stupid things all the time.
I'd say you should switch.
Look at the Vikings. The Vikings think that he's a better option, and he may be than J.J. McCarthy. Vikings gave up a quarterback who just walked right out and won the Super Bowl.
Living the minor league baseball life for a while, that'd be more fun. You'd write a book about that.
He's got cash.
He's got plenty of money.
He doesn't need the money.
He could help his team out, right? He'd get him a better bus. They could fly around when the other bums are taking the bus.
This is like Michael Jordan when he's playing for the Birmingham Barons.
It will be a little bit like that.
Go to jail coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got some slower traffic that's causing a 5-minute holdup on northbound 71 on the north side between East Broad Street and 11th Avenue, and expect another holdup due to an accident that's on North Hamilton Road at Morse Road. This report is sponsored by AAA Tire and Auto Service. Get your car ready for your spring adventures. This month at your local AAA Tire and Auto Service location. Buy 3 select tires and get 1 free. And on the plus side, AAA members save more. Offer ends March 31st. See store for details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the 3rd time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Need a roof you can count on? Ramos Roofing has protected homes and businesses throughout Ohio for almost 20 years. Whether it's a leaky roof, storm damage, new siding, or new gutters to protect your foundation, Ramos Roofing delivers quality materials, professional installation, and honest service every time. Get your free roof or exterior assessment today and ask about Ramos Roofing's no-interest financing options. Call 614-761-7663 or visit online at ramosroofingohio.com. Looking to level up your backyard or game room? Head to Billiards Plus in Dublin. From premium grills that turn every cookout into a feast to stunning pool tables and shuffleboard tables that bring the fun home, they've got everything you need to play in style. And don't forget their authentic pizza ovens, perfect for crafting restaurant quality pies right in your backyard. Proud presenting sponsor of 97.1 The Fan's Pizza Madness. Billiards Plus is where great games and great food come together. Family owned and operated since they opened. Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
Ah, college. A time to broaden the mind, question, learn. A time to challenge the status quo. And eat a ridiculous amount of pizza, which you can buy with your Huntington Bank debit card with the Ohio State University logo. Huntington Bank is proud to be the official consumer bank of The Ohio State University and the unofficial bank of pizza. Let's go Bucks! Let's give more for money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome.
Morning Juice is now on YouTube, weekday mornings starting at 6. If you're a fan of Bobby Carpenter, he's ready to attack and dominate. If you're a fan of Jeff Dudoff, drive directly to a hospital. Seriously, The Fan.
Family owned and operated. It isn't all sunshine and rainbows. This is Dennis Sullivan, president of Care Heating and Cooling. Here's something you don't hear admitted very often. When you run a business with your family, you don't always get along with them. We argue, we debate, we have real conversations about the decisions that we make. But at Care, every conversation comes back to our priorities, doing right by our employees and our customers. Because when you treat your team like family, they take better care of the families they serve. And when you treat your customers the way you'd want your own family treated, trust follows. That mindset doesn't always maximize short-term profits, but it builds something better, long-term relationships. Today, more and more local companies are being bought by venture capital firms, where maximizing profits often leads to a sales-first mentality. Care is still family-owned and locally operated, so we can keep people, not profits, at the center of every decision. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
For the past 100 years, Shriners Children's has become family to over 1.5 million kids.
In tough times and good times, they're there when we need them most.
Please go online right now to loveshriners.org.
Looking to sell your home? Don't pay 6% commission. Call my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They're full service, not a do-it-yourself kind of thing. On average, customers save over $10,000. Give them a call, 614-451-6616. That's 451-6616.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and 32-ounce Yingling drafts for only $4.
11 and a half. That's not the Buckeye football over-under win total. That's the amount of times Common Man wipes his crack. I'll take the over.
Oh, what's that smell?
You're listening to Man and Timmy.
Please subscribe to the podcast of This Stupid Show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge, including best of weekend shows. It's all brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. Go to jail.
He's the judge, jury, and executioner. Timmy Hall says, go to jail.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
All right, Mikey, I had me a morning today. I'm going to throw my dog, Salem, into jail again.
Oh, again? Why
I'm
don't you
I'm going to throw my wife, Sarah, into jail
this
as well.
dog. It's ruining your life.
It's the family dog. We're stuck with her.
Are you part of the family?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I as important as the dog?
Did either of them clear it with you when they brought home the dog?
Yes.
They did? They cleared it with you?
They asked me if I wanted a dog, and I said no, and they said, say hello to our new dog.
See,
Her name is
that's
Salem.
what I mean. So
2-1.
Go up to them, and you say, hey, any problems if I throw this dog into the Scioto River? Yes. Too bad. Already did it.
Let me tell you what happened, and then you can decide if you got to bring the stuffed sausage by at some point. So Sarah had to get up early to take Jack to a morning workout. Starts well before school starts. It's crazy. These kids are getting up at 4:45 in the morning, getting ready, getting prepared.
That's what a 14-year-old should be doing.
It's perfect for
getting
our
up that
14-year-old
early
brains.
and
Yeah,
sure.
5:40 in the morning, they're gone. So I'm still in bed, and it wakes me up. I can handle a few barks, and I could drift back to sleep. But 5 barks turned into 10, 10 turned into 20, 20 turned into 50.
Man, I bet your neighbors just loved you, buddy.
No. I apologize. I apologize to all the neighbors out there if this affected anybody. This was not cool. So I wake up, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, what the hell is going on? Is she just standing at the window in the front of the house? I can't do anything about that. So she's in our sunroom. Sometimes, like when the weather's nice, beautiful day, we'll leave the back door to the sunroom just open, and she can just go in and out where our putting green is. We have a nice patio there, but it's been a mess. It's been a sloppy, muddy, wet mess. But I guess Sarah was having issues with her. She wasn't feeling too well, and she just had to leave to go take Jack, and she felt trap her in the sunroom. That would be the best thing. Well, she's standing there, like, looking at critters that are outside and just barking her head off. So first it was that. Then I came in there, and she had jumped all over our couch. We have a nice, like, couch and ottoman and a TV that's in there. Sometimes I like to watch golfy in there if the downstairs TV is taken. 2 TV sets?
You have 2 TV sets and a sunroom?
It's
wow.
crazy,
Teddy,
right?
let's move into the mansion.
Yeah. It's just crazy what we got going on over there in Hilliard. So that happened, and our ottoman is like this beautiful white cloth. That sucker was just as brown as it could possibly be. I can't even tell you how many mud stains and paw prints are on that. So I have to go and get the Resolve, and I'm spritzing it, and I'm trying to usher her. I have to get her in her kennel and calm her down.
I'm
like,
sure you were swearing at that dog.
Oh, my God, the swearing and the grumblings that were happening from me this morning. And then the other thing, too. We always have to have, like, the bone. This is where I need common man's advice, too, along with the jail sentence. If we got to have a bone for the dog, we need to have some kind of system or place for it, because this disgusting, chewed up, slobbery bone just sits right in the middle of our living room floor. I like to have like a nice family room area where the TV is, where the fireplace is, and it's carpeted, so it soaks the carpet, little chips of the bone get in it, and it's also right in the middle of the floor, and I kick it and stub my toe on it all the time. And just today, this is a weirdly shaped thing. It looks like a C and B's. It looks like its own version of an Ant Dill. And today, it was stuck in like the completely upright position. It was a proctologist's nightmare waiting to happen.
If you just trip and fall,
it would have gone right up the ace.
Right up cracky.
Right up there. Yeah. I can't take it for 1 minute. So 10 years of jail for the dog.
Want advice from me?
Today.
I'm not a real person, okay? Because everything you've described with the barking and the mess and the muddy paw prints on the ottoman and the bone on the carpet, Timmy, if it were me, I would detonate a nuclear device in my own home.
You wouldn't last a day in my house.
I would not.
Do you know how that would be for you? As clean and as tidy and as put together as your house is?
I have nightmares about people walking with shoes on in my house.
You make people take them off and put on like the little booties, so they don't leave even sock marks. The sweat that goes from their foot through their sock. You don't even want that appearing on your hardwood surfaces.
Somebody once brought their own booties. It's like, no. I don't trust your booties.
You have to use
I don't know
mine.
where they've been. I know where my booties have been.
I went to the trampoline spot, and I got the ones with the little nubs on the bottom.
Yeah, they're clean.
That's what you have to wear.
They have MRSA because they came from the trampoline park.
All right, so what do you say? What's the sentence for the dog?
No, dog's
and
fine.
For the wife.
Dog's just being a dog. I sentence you and your wife and your dumb son to 15 years in jail.
15 years?
With dogs.
I got to go too?
Yeah, you got to go too.
Why do I have to go?
Because you're an idiot that goes along with the other 2 idiots.
What am I supposed to do?
What are you supposed to do?
Divorce the family and leave?
Exactly.
I'll try that next time. I'll let you know how that goes. I might need to stay at your place for a couple of months. You're not watching Love is Blind.
I'm not watching Love is Blind.
People will understand me when I say, and I'll describe this to you. So they got this dude, his name is Alex, and then it later came out that his actual name is Alec with a C. I would have just gone with that. So Alec has had this gorgeous girl, Ashley, and we all could tell that this guy's just an idiot. He's just a loser. It's just all over his face, every word that he says. The second that he saw her, all he could do is kind of like look at her. Oh, you're dangerous. Oh, you're really attractive. You're dangerous. You're being so dangerous to me. This guy's a moron, right? So we get through like their 2 weeks where they're heading towards their marriage, and you can see this is going nowhere. He's talking about how he's like a day trader, and he's got soccer coaching opportunities all over the place. They get to their wedding, and they're all gussied up, as you do.
Why is she marrying this guy?
Well, because I think she wanted to take it to the day so she could drop the hammer.
See, I think she's a loser.
I think she was, playing it out for the show, for the good of the show, and she knew she was going to say no, so why not stick it out for another week or so and then drop the bomb on this guy when we get to the altar, because they like it when stuff happens at the altar. I mean, almost like 50% of these things, someone has a reason, good reason, bad reason. But the dude shows up to the wedding day. He gets in his tux. He looks like that Sal dude from Impractical Jokers that wears like the quadruple X jacket when they do their bits. I mean, you're in a tux. Did you even get it fitted, for God's sakes? And he trots himself out there almost like me on a bad day at work. He's not shaven. He's scraggly. He's got crap in his beard and in his hair. When he's standing there at the altar, she looks gorgeous, and he's got crumbs crawling in his beard. He couldn't even shave the line under the beard to get a clean neck. And before he even gave his answer, she just, no. She put the hand up and said, I know what your answer is. Let me just stop you right there because it's a no for me. And just went on and on and on and on to just berate him and tell him what a piece of crap he was.
Man.
And then the whole time after, instead of just owning it and saying, yeah, this really sucks, he's just talking to his buddies like, oh, it's great, man. Oh, it's awesome. Hey, what happened. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, but I'm good. I'm great. You're not great. Your life sucks. You're in shambles. It's a disaster. Stop saying it's great.
So who's going to jail? This guy or her?
This guy.
Okay, what are you sentencing to jail to?
50 years. No, you know what? Death sentence. This guy was one of the biggest idiots I've ever seen. He's the one that was trashing Tim Howard. A loser.
Round of 32. Pizza Madness continues next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got an accident that's blocking the left lane and causing about a 5-minute holdup on southbound 270 on the east outer belt between Hamilton Road and East Broad Street. And if you're on westbound 670 going from Grandview Avenue to I-70, expect a couple-minute delay there. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's new Luxe Value menu has 10 lavish indulgences, all $3 or less. It's easy to get carried away. Like when you try the new mini taco salad. You might ask, do I need a salad fork? The fork in the bag's fine. Luxe Value menu at participating locations while supplies last. Price and participation vary. Tax extra. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man and Bob Capace here for Worthington Jewelers. Bobby, it's bridal sale time.
Our annual spring bridal sale is March 10th through the 21st. Buy one and get one 50% off on all bridal jewelry.
And don't miss the weekend trunk shows featuring the latest styles from the top designers. And Bobby, if custom is the choice, you're the man for that.
Absolutely. Let us make the ring of your dreams.
Check out our custom ring builder at worthingtonjewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged.
The Reds are on the radio.
And he caught it. No way. What a grab. Noelvi Marte.
Ellie De La Cruz is on his horse, and they're waving him to the house.
Suarez swings. He drives this. It is gone. Eugenio Suarez puts the Reds on top.
With an old friend back in the clubhouse, it's time for spring training baseball. Hear the action on your home of the Reds.
I'm fixing to tell you something that the insurance industry does not want you to ever hear. Bullies often delay and deny. I see them sitting on premiums paid and making money and dragging it out for as long as they can. Many times, we're forced to take them to court. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Their high-paid lobbyists are on a mission to make sure that at trial, jurors are not allowed to learn that the at-fault party has insurance, and in some cases, lots of it. I can think of no case in all my years where there was no insurance for the at-fault party. So let's fight back. It's all these bullies understand. Tell everybody you know the truth. If you've been injured in a car crash or hurt at a store or business, visit forthepeople.com. We're here 24/7. It's that easy. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.79% APR 5.82% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Hey, Columbus, big news. For a limited time, get Uber One free for a full year so you could save on food and rides. That's a $96 value on us. Just use code Columbus. Get 1 year of $0 delivery fees, 10% off eligible food and grocery orders, and up to 6% Uber One credits on rides. Sign up for this limited time offer today using code Columbus and save big with Uber One. Offer valid through 3/31/26. Savings and $0 delivery fee on eligible orders and rides only. Fees and terms apply. See app for details.
Hey, Max, you look absolutely dashing in that purple tie. Ready to harness the world?
You bet, Daisy. I'm ready as I'll ever be. And might I say, your purple tie really pops with your vest.
Thanks. I almost went with a cape, but didn't want to come across as pretentious.
Nonsense. Anyone in our line of work should rock a cape.
You might be onto something, Max.
Phew, so here we go. First day on the job. We've got this, right?
Right. Don't forget, we both graduated from Dogs Inc. with honors.
Which means I can guide my human around a busy city with ease.
And I can give my human a restful night.
I hope my human is kind and loving.
And I hope mine likes wet kisses and zoomies.
Ready to make a difference?
Born ready. Let's go.
Discover how extraordinary dogs like Daisy and Max change lives at no cost to the recipients. Visit dogsinc.org.
Hi, I'm Connie Britton. I support Feeding America because they help provide over 6 billion meals to people in need each year. Learn more at feedingamerica.org. Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels of the Big Ten Women's Basketball Tournament in Indianapolis. The 11th-ranked Ohio State knocked off number 19 Minnesota 60-55 to advance to the semifinals, where they'll take on top seed UCLA tomorrow afternoon. Elsa Lemula led the Buckeyes with 17 points and 11 rebounds. Men's hoops tonight, undefeated in 9th-ranked Miami, Ohio, the only undefeated D1 team in the country. They'll play their final regular season game at Ohio University. North Carolina has announced that star freshman Caleb Wilson will miss the rest of the season after suffering a broken right thumb in practice today. Wilson had been out of the previous 6 games with an injury to his left hand. Detroit Lions offensive lineman Taylor Decker, a former Ohio State Buckeye, has requested his release. Meanwhile, Daniel Berger at -12, leader of the second round of the PGA's Arnold Palmer Classic in Orlando. This update brought to you by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Booing is one of the great joys of primetime. You boo bad. You boo lazy.
Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
You boo undisciplined. But you must always boo cocky.
Ew, and boo. This kind of thing is getting out of hand with you two. Y'all are an official warning.
Here's Man and Timmy.
Fishy has handed me the plug sheet.
Oh, plug
for
away.
Tomorrow. Fan Sports Saturday with Eric Reeser and Jeff Thidoff, 9 a.m. to noon. At 4:30 tomorrow, it's the Fan Warm-Up Show, Buckeye Warm-Up with Brandon Beam, because 5:30, Buckeye Hoops against Indiana. As big as it gets, it's senior day over at Shot.
I actually can't wait for this game. It feels good. I know we're not there yet. I want to be perfectly clear about that. I can still be excited for a game and happy that these guys are putting themselves in a position to make a tournament. It's not a small thing. It is what the baseline expectation should always be. That doesn't mean it's easy to make the NCAA tournament. I just want to see it get back to that point where that is the baseline expectation every single year. That doesn't mean you make it every year. That means some years you might make a run to the Elite Eight. You might have a few years go by. You make the tournament, you get bounced in the first round, you get bounced in the second round, but then you make a Sweet 16 run or a nice little run to the Final Four every now and then. But I'm just happy. This feels like it's going to be a really fun game and a fun day for Bruce Thornton. He's having a bobblehead night, and he's 12 points away.
12 points away from being the top scorer in Ohio State basketball history. So coverage starts 4:30 tomorrow right here on The Fan. Are you ready for some pizza? You ready for some pizza?
64 pizza places, one winner. Who will reign supreme? It's Pizza Madness, baby.
Presented by Billiards Plus, the largest selection of pool tables, game furniture, and shuffleboard in Central Ohio. And grills, too.
All right, we are going to get down to the Sweet 16 by the time this show is over today. T-Bone and Tyvis did their part this morning. Here are your matchups in their brackets. The voting will be open for this very shortly. Tommy's against Pizza House, Flyers against Hound Dogs, Granddads against Iacanos, and Adriatico's against Benny's. Those were the matchups that were decided this morning. Now we'll do our end of the bracket. Are you ready? Are you?
Which region we start?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
The number 1 seed, JT's. JT's was the runner-up in this tournament last year. They finished second only to Tommy's, going up against the number 8 seed, Meisters. JT's knocked off Donato's to get here. Meisters knocked off Josie's to get here. Full disclosure, I wanted Josie's to move on. You sashayed Meisters along.
Which, look,
and our listeners did as well.
We both gave each other the opportunity to do that if you were really
absolutely. The listeners also voted in favor of Meisters. Now, Meisters has a very long, illustrious history. I appreciate them on many different levels. Great atmosphere, good, what I like to call alky bar. I don't say that in jest. I like it. Good pizza, all of it. But it's going to take a lot to knock off a 1 seed.
Yeah.
And it's not, to me, it's not close. I think JT's wins this matchup.
I don't want to say it's not close. Like I get you. Like JT's is I've fallen in love with JT's hard, you know? Like as hard as I can fall in love with a pizza place, that's what's happened to me in the past couple of years with JT's. Anytime family comes to town, anytime friends are in town, it's mostly JT's where I want to take them to. And they're just so damn consistent with everything they do, having a few spots now in hot spots of the city, the original location, and then right here in Grandview now, and the new one up near you, which is going to be dangerous for you on many a nights.
Oh, it already is,
Someone's
buddy.
cutting in on Georgie Boy. That's JT's up there, Jerome.
Now,
so I go JT's as well.
With the fan voting, it's not close. JT's ran away with it.
Meisters, keep doing what you do, though.
You've had both of these pies, Teddy. Do you have an opinion?
I'm a big fan of JT, so, I'm going to go with them.
All right, let's go. JT's moves on. Next up, the 5 seed, Rubino's. They knocked off Bexley Pizza Plus. That was some Bexley on Bexley crime.
That too.
Up against the 13 seed, Stads. They had an upset victory in the first round against number 4 seed, Yellow Brick. Now, this is tough for me, man, because I appreciate the uniqueness of Rubino's. It is sort of in a class all by itself, even in the world of tavern-style, thin-crust Columbus pies. The way they do their sausage, there is no other replication of that on this 64-team bracket. It is a thin slice of sausage, almost akin to a slice of gyro.
Yeah.
Or gyro, however you want to call it.
It's really good. It's really different. We talked about how long they simmer that sauce for at Rubino's. It is really, really good stuff. However, Stads, I think their locations are truly unique. Their crust gets those nice, crispy, airy pockets in them. They're rock solid at what they do. They're both really, really good pizzas, and this is going to be hard to sway. I think this is really, really close, and I'm a big fan of both of them.
It was fairly close with the fan voting as well. Rubino's did win the fan vote on pizzamadness.pizza, but it was close.
But my answer is going to make someone here at the radio station very happy, and that's Jen Winters. I would say Rubino's has the slight edge here and moves on to the Sweet 16. What do you say?
Pizza for pizza, if it's in front of me right now, I'm probably eating more of the Stads pizza. So I lean towards Stads. The listeners have leaned towards Rubino's. Teddy, I assume you don't have a
you would assume
a dog
correct.
in this fight?
I'm not familiar with either one. I think we should
assume correct.
Let's go with Rubino's. How's that?
Wow, you actually made a choice?
Yeah.
He did.
I'll fine.
Hey, Stads, keep rocking and rolling. You guys don't have a whole lot of problems. Just keep doing what you do. It's serving great pizzas to your customers out there. Gahanna and Blacklick, the locations for them.
The number 6 seed, Pizza Nerds.
Oh, baby.
Up against the number 3 seed,
Don't tempt me
Enrico's.
with Detroit style.
I understand. You know my thoughts on the Nerds. They take their craft very seriously. It's Detroit-style pizza. It's very good. They do nothing else. They do some cookies, but that's it. You're not going to have any sandwiches there. It's pizza.
That's. I don't want to knock them for that. Enrico's.
I'm not knocking them for that at all.
Enrico's is the whole like family restaurant, and they're wonderful. It's wonderful up there. I'm guessing like the old Italian in you would be a lean towards Enrico's because their pizza's fantastic as well, and it's a totally different style. It's more of the classic Central Ohio style.
Different style. It's also not cracker thin. There is a chew to the crust.
It's more of that meat. It's more of that thin to medium.
It's a
thin
medium thickness. I really like the cheese blend that they use. It's not a straight mozz. They use some sort of blend there.
You like the smokiness.
I do. I like the smokiness of it. I like the dried oregano forward sauce. Nothing fancy, but a very good pizza sauce. My only knock with Enrico's that I think the sausage could be a little bit more plentiful. They do small crumbles on the sausage, and I think sometimes that gets lost. Enrico's a heritage place. I've been there a million times.
It is.
Family run.
They've been in
it's
operation
very good.
Closing in on 40 years,
and there's a reason for all of that. But, I talk about the craft of pizza. I really respect what the Nerds are doing. And if I have to lean one way, I think I lean Nerd.
Okay. I don't want this to sound bad on Enrico's and what you guys are doing up there.
Enrico's
France Road, right by the Bonefish.
Stop with the Bonefish. They're getting so much secondary pub from you.
I'm trying to help people out knowing where it is if they're not from Dublin. Everybody knows where that place is. But
everybody knows where the Bonefish is?
Maybe they don't.
Come on, what's the matter with you?
They're Googling, what's all this Bonefish Grill stuff from Columbus, Ohio?
Oh, we got to take a break.
Okay.
And then you make your decision.
I'll make the decision.
After the break. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got slower traffic causing a 5-minute delay on westbound 270 on that north outer belt going from 161 to Cleveland Avenue. And expect delay due to a crash that's on the left shoulder of westbound 670 at 3rd Street. This report is sponsored by Coda. Riding Coda is easier than ever now that you can pay with just a hop on Coda. And with a tap of your smartphone, smartwatch, or card, you're ready to ride. Learn more and move your way at coda.com/tap. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
My advisor at Plant Moran Wealth Management knows my definition of wealthy. Restoring classic cars. You tinker under the hood, put the keys in the ignition, and then the moment of truth. There's nothing like it.
You have your own personal definition of wealthy. Plant Moran Wealth Management knows it takes a personal approach to get you there. Experience the difference with Plant Moran Wealth Management. Book a consultation today.
Winning isn't everything, but at Tim Hortons, every day's a chance to win when you play Roll Up to Win. Maybe it's a free coffee or donut, or a year's supply of fuel from Shell. That goes a long way. Maybe it's a Kobo e-reader, or up to $1,000 in Uber Eats gift cards, or even a VIP getaway to see Cirque du Soleil. Okay, not something you win every day. Roll Up to Win, only at Tim Hortons. No purchase necessary, 18 plus, ends March 22nd, 2026. Tim Hortons app required for digital game. Use the app to reveal digital rules. Game cups while supplies last. Offer a chance to win food and beverage prizes only. See official rules at rolluptowin.com.
Remember the old days when football used to have an off season? Well, we at the Fan always sucked. That's why we bring you Austin and Berm, America's #1 resource for Buckeye football conversation, is voted by Fake Surveys Incorporated. Catch their daily podcast called The Beat and their breaking news podcast, Snap Judgments, as they broadcast live from Roosters on Mondays, and they come right to your house and massage your tender areas. They'll do it all. Austin and Berm on the Fans YouTube channel and 10 TV Plus.
Need a roof you can count on? Ramos Roofing has protected homes and businesses throughout Ohio for almost 20 years. Whether it's a leaky roof, storm damage, new siding, or new gutters to protect your foundation, Ramos Roofing delivers quality materials, professional installation, and honest service every time. Get your free roof or exterior assessment today and ask about Ramos Roofing's no-interest financing options. Call 614-761-7663 or visit online at ramosroofingohio.com.
Remember what sunshine feels like? Windows open, birds chirping, everything looking fresh and new? Spring is closer than you think, and so are those home projects on your to-do list. Maybe winter left its mark, a small leak that's getting bigger, shingles that didn't survive the snowstorms, or siding that's clearly seen better days. Whatever your home is facing, our team of professionals at Newman Roofing are here to help. For more than 34 years, Newman Roofing has been helping homeowners protect what matters most. From your first phone call, you'll notice the difference. Passionate and committed people who care about doing the job right. And with over 1,000 five-star Google reviews, you don't have to take our word for it. If your roof, siding, or gutters need attention, call the family company you can trust, Newman Roofing. Call Newman Roofing today at 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online at newmanroofing.com. Don't just get a new roof this spring, get a Newman roof.
Hi, it's Common Man.
And T-Bone.
Hey, Pizza Madness is here.
Yeah, the brackets are live now at pizzamadness.pizza.
Vote for your favorite pizza place and then be very angry when it does not win.
Brought to you by Billiards Plus.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is, fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
When we make time to read with kids, children get the message that reading is important and fun. When we read books that have characters of all races, backgrounds, genders, and abilities, students can discover their own voices and learn from the voices of others. I'm Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing. As we take part in Read Across America celebrations this week and all year round, please join the OEA in celebrating our nation of diverse readers so we can set up all Ohio students for success.
Staples has hot deals and low prices on everything for your business, like up to $125 off your print order. Ends 4/18. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Mainly dry overnight into Saturday morning across central Ohio. Some patchy fog not out of the question. A warm night at 62 for the low. Saturday dry and sunny early. And then a cold front races into central Ohio between noon and 6 p.m. with a chance for strong, even low-end type severe thunderstorms with strong winds and heavy rain. Highs warm at 74 degrees, and then it's dry and clear. Sunday, a lot of sunshine and 60. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Are you really telling me this is the highest rated sports show in the country?
Well, that's obviously not true.
Shit.
Yeah, that boy got diarrhea.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. We are in the middle of Pizza Madness round of 32. We had JT's advanced, Rubino's advanced in a tough matchup with Stads, and now we have Pizza Nerds against Enrico's. One quick thing.
What do you got?
Before we get back to this, I've gotten some questions about Monday's show because the Blue Jackets are playing a makeup game at 4 o'clock on Monday.
That's right.
And people are asking if we're going to be on. Yes,
They're playing
we
the Kings on Monday.
We will be here. Regular time, 3 to 6, right here on the Fan, and the Jackets will be on 93.3. So if you want to listen to the Jackets, they'll be there, and we will be here, and all will be right with the world. Now, let's go. Pizza Nerds and Enrico's. I gave the slight edge to Pizza Nerds. I think it's time, as much as I respect the old school places, and this bracket is littered with them, and I will continue to frequent them. The places that look like they're straight out of the 60s with the carpet and the wood paneling, all of that. Family restaurants from way back, as long as you don't have a roach coach somewhere in there. It's beautiful.
It's why it pained me to see Manelli's go out.
Right, but...
Pained me.
You know, you can't move forward as an industry without some new innovators coming in and taking the craft really seriously and doing it well. And I respect Pizza Nerds for what they're doing. So Pizza Nerds gets the slight edge for me.
I feel so torn about this one, too.
Natalie Imbruglia?
Yes. Because I really love the old style family pizza restaurants as well. Going out to the pizzeria with the fam. Like, what a great Friday night that is. Celebrating a good report card or whatever it is, getting the pie served to the table hot and fresh. It's a beautiful thing. But I have become a straight up sucker for a good Detroit style pizza. Man, when you can get it just right. I know you like to cook them yourself. You got a nice little recipe. You invested in the little stainless steel pan that you're doing there in your own kitchen, right?
Oh, I have many pans.
Yeah.
If you're serious about pizza making, get yourself a Lloyd's pan.
Do you get the tub barbecue with that?
No, not Lloyd's barbecue.
Mess you up.
They make some good carbon steel pans. I think in Washington. They make very good pans in Washington.
State or the city?
State.
Or the small city in Pennsylvania.
It's actually Washington Courthouse. They make wonderful pans
WC?
there.
All right. Pizza Nerds slightly moves on as they pull off the upset. For
Look
me.
at you. Look at you.
Great run by Enrico's. They're not going anywhere.
Nerds. All right. All right, this is going to be a tough one. We got Carlucci's. 7 seed, family-run joint. Classic Columbus-style pizza. Up against the number 2 seed, Torita's. Family-run joint.
Classic spot.
Columbus-style pizza. That's right. Torita's is takeout only. Carlucci's got a place where you can sit in there. I've only gotten takeout from there, but I think you can sit in Carlucci's, can't you?
Carlucci's, I believe so. And Carlucci's where they...
Smoky Row.
Smoky Row up in Powell. That's right. Really crispy crust. Really good toppings. They got the Ezzo pepperoni that they serve there as well. I think they have... is Carlucci's the spot that does the app where you can get the crispy pepperoni in the little like paper boat where they put some extra char on them and you can get them in a dipping sauce for them?
I don't know.
I think that's them.
Well, be sure before you say it, which you just did. I will tell you that Carlucci's is not by the Bonefish.
That's good. And again, I think they have the deck oven in Carlucci's.
You think a lot of stuff.
They do, okay?
You think a lot of stuff.
I don't think I know.
All right, good.
But they're going up against Torita's, and Torita's, to me, is one of the pound-for-pound best Central Ohio style pizzas you are going to find.
Carlucci's is excellent. If you live around there, I hope you give them your business tonight. Torita's, I said this last year, I'll say it again now, could have the best thin crust pepperoni pizza, straight pepperoni, that I've ever had in my life. I forget who they went out to last year or even when they went out in the bracket, but it was too soon. And as much as I enjoy Carlucci's, my vote is for Torita's. What's your pick?
Torita's. I agree.
Let me go to the fan voting just to see if there's any major discrepancies in what we're doing here.
No, Torita's had the edge. Torita's had the edge in the fan voting.
It was close,
but
though.
It was pretty good. Pretty good performance by Carlucci's.
And again, Torita's a 2 seed for a reason. That's a tough ask for Carlucci's, but I'm going to move Torita's on. All right, that's the other side of the bracket.
That's the eggplant region. We got the Sweet 16 matchup set. JT's, Rubino's, Nerds, and Torita's.
All right, next up, we go to the other side of the bracket, the number 1 seed, Sextons. going up against the number 9 seed, Cheshire Market. Now, to get here, Sexton's knocked off Boston's, the 16 seed, and Cheshire Market knocked off the 8 seed, Pasquale's, in Westerville. Cheshire Market is up there in Galena-ish.
It's right by the creek. It's right by Alum Creek.
Joshua Perry raves about Cheshire Market. As a matter of fact, Bone went in there yesterday. And it was funny because he said as he was walking in, people were in there talking about Pizza Madness.
That's what it does.
And then, of course,
yeah.
Bone's
we got a
here.
tough, yeah, they noticed T-Bone, big celebrity.
Well, you can't help not notice T-Bone. He doesn't blend in.
I think you can get the pizza by the slice, so he got that. He brought it back. It's good. It's good stuff. Joshua Perry is right. It's good. I like how they offer the spicy sauce. You basically get your choice. Whatever strikes your fancy that day, you can order your pizza with that type of sauce. I think more pizza places should have those offerings if you want a bolder or spicier sauce.
I agree with you.
I think that's a cool thing that you can have on your menu.
This is also the battle of the styles. These are two different styles of pizza.
Absolutely.
Sexton's is doing a, fired
stone
hand toss,
stone brick oven
and
type of thing.
They do a Detroit as well, and Cheshire is doing thin crust Ohio style tavern pizza. Both are very good. It's going to take a lot to knock Sexton out of this competition for me. I love the style of their pie. Now, for a lot of you, it's maybe not your bag. If you're one of these, people that like to eat your pizza coming out of the oven blonde like it's a fetus, Sexton's is not for you because there's some char, there's some burn, and to me, that's flavor. That's the style.
I like that. I like when a little bit of that blackness gets on the edge of that crust and on the undercarriage.
We got choice here, so you don't have to like it, but I do. Also, when I look at what the people say on pizzamadness.pizza, enough of you like it where you voted for Sexton's.
It's another good run, though. It was a good run by Cheshire Market.
Well, Cheshire was out in the first round last year. They weren't seeded properly, maybe. They had a better seed this year. They beat Pasquale's. They had a nice run, but for me, it's Sexton's all day, every day.
We agree. There's no question on that one. So we go to the next matchup, and this is going to be one of your family spots close to home, George's versus Black Dog,
which is by the Bonefish Grill.
France Road.
It actually is. It's by the Bonefish Grill. Not as close as Enrico's is, but it's still pretty close to the Bonefish Grill.
Damn close. Yeah, so both really good spots. I know you swear by George's.
Two different styles of pizza.
Why wouldn't you? Because you've been there so many times.
Black Dog, more of a hand-tossed artisan-style pie. And
which I love.
George's is tavern-style cut into squares. It is not cracker thin. There also is a chew to George's. The thing I respect about George is the ingredients that he uses, and he puts them front and center for you to see. He'll tell you exactly what cheese blend he's using in the brand. Grande, half Prove, half Mott's. He'll tell you what pepperoni he's using. He'll tell you what sausage he's using. He'll tell you what his sauce is. He's proud of his ingredients because they are top notch.
Well, he wants you to be proud of his pizza.
And he's proud of his pizza.
He's proud of the work that he puts in it. And I think they're that same way at Black Dog with what they're doing there. It's really, really good stuff. You got the Columbus style and you got the New York style pizza option as well, which I love. I always get in the mood for a New York style slice. It maybe isn't that it's not the most similar to a classic New York style that I've ever had.
That's why I said it's
with that
more
floppiness to
sort
it.
of
artisan style. You're right. It gets a little bit crispier on the edge of the crust there, but really, really good. I want to give you the option. I obviously, I think I know where you're going to go.
I almost feel like I have to recuse myself. Yeah. I like both of these places.
I do too. I lean George here. I assume that was going to be your pick. So when I look at the fan voting, it's close. It's in the ballpark here where we can sway for these two spots.
Black Dog won the fan voting.
I think it's Georgie boy, and I know you do too. You can keep stewing about it.
I want to be fair.
It is fair. I'm saying George's, okay?
Because Black Dog is really damn good.
It is.
It's very good. Fishy wants Black Dog to win. He's the boss.
Fish is a fan. This is the problem when you're a fan of all types of pizza, right?
Who was just talking about
We're not
Black Dog,
we're not
too?
trying to put down either of these spots. It's just somebody has to move on. Who was just talking about Black Dog? All of us were.
No.
The whole station. I believe someone from there reached out.
No,
they were
I'm not even
excited
talking about that.
Pizza Madness and all that.
I'm glad they're excited about
appreciate
it.
That from
That's
you guys.
very nice of them.
Yeah.
It's our pleasure. I thought we were just talking to a listener or something that said that Black Dog was their place.
I don't know. How about yes? Yes, we were. They said, boy, I love that Black Dog. I love that attaboy.
We got to take a break. I'm going to think about it. Come back in 2 minutes. I'll have an answer for you. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got hold up due to an accident if you're traveling on Stelter Road at Town Center Boulevard, and we have about a 10-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between East Broad Street and North Broadway. This report is sponsored by Staples. Staples has hundreds of great ways to boost your brand, like spectacular signs, brilliant brochures, eye-popping posters, mouth-watering menus, and more. Shop now through April 18th and save up to $125 on all your custom prints. Staples, that was easy. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Door Service. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. Over 90,000 five-star reviews don't happen by accident. They happen by putting people first. Fixing your garage doors is what we do. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Door Service today.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about $10,000 in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Settle into the cuck chair.
That's right.
Daddy likes to watch.
I'm your daddy.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Daddy, what are you doing?
Important pizza decision coming up in mere moments as we are rolling through round 2 of Pizza Madness here on the show. I want to tell you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. Mike, a couple of things that are vital, crucial to a fulfilling relationship. You know a couple of these things?
Money.
How about love?
Yeah.
Intimacy?
Yep.
What about...
Stop.
Teddy?
Stop.
What about sex?
It is far. It is gone. Second dirt.
Sometimes erectile dysfunction can take its toll, and it can take all that fun away from the relationship. That's ED, the dreaded ED, but it doesn't have to keep impacting your relationship. You just see our friends at Tri-State Men's Health. Go to the website, tristatemenshealth.com. They have 2 wonderful locations right here in Central Ohio. Check out that first initial visit. It's $99. You get the consult, the TMPSA test. If medically advised, you get the dose. If it doesn't work in the office, well, that's okay. Then your visit is free. If ED is affecting you, it's time to get back to the sex, intimacy, and love that bring you closer together. Some treatments can have you last an hour or more. Dear God. Check them out. Tri-State Men's Health.
All right. We're doing Pizza Madness. Pizza Madness. We're at George's, the number 5 seed, Shawnee Hills.
Oh, Georgie
against
boy.
Black Dog, the number 4 seed in Dublin off of France Road. All right, I've thought about it, and I love both of these places. They're both very worthy of your business. I'm going to go with my good buddy George.
I think it is, like you said, very, very close, but I'm with you. I'm with you on that, and taking George's from you would be like you taking Flyers from me. So
Why don't you go with the fan voting? Because that's not what this is. Because most of you are too stupid to vote for something.
Oh, don't say that.
I am going to say it.
Everybody can love their own pizza place. That's the fun of it.
That's right.
Don't you?
But trust the experts who have eaten all of it.
Don't you talk bad about our fans.
I'm going to talk bad about them. Johnny come lately morons.
Johnny come lately.
Number 6, Mikey's Late Night Slice. Up against the number 3 seed, Dante's. Now, to get here, Mikey's Late Night Slice knocked off Romeo's, and Dante's knocked off Pizza Rover. They are a pizza truck doing some really good things.
All right, so Mikey's, they've got a bunch of locations. I like the one that's right by the barcade, right around the corner from the Walrus downtown. And then you got Dante's on Indianola, just off 71, just north of Broadway up there. Been around a long, long time. You talk about guys that just, they have their recipes and what they do down to a science. Not to say, I mean, they both do, but Dante's has been banging for a long time, doing that crispy, classic Central Ohio crust and doing a bang-up job. They are really, really good. But I have this soft spot in my heart for Mikey's. I've enjoyed a lot of really, really good Mikey's pizzas with some really good friends. I've said it before, Tyvis and I, we would have that spicy-ass pepperoni
I understand.
a lot, and
Timmy,
it is really good.
Timmy, it is very good. They're very good at what they do. I had a Mikey's Slice just this past Saturday.
I know you did.
And it was very good. They got the unicorn sauce. They used to call it slut sauce.
Yes, we're gonna say that 1,000 times this month.
Sauce.
And it had Paris Hilton's image on it, and it had to take it down.
But, I mean, if you're asking me, I can only have one pizza for the rest of my life. It's Dante's. I know you lean towards Mikey. I lean towards Dante. Teddy, do you have an opinion on either of these?
What do you think?
I've had Mikey's, but I haven't had Dante's, so I can't say whether Dante's is good or bad. But Mikey's was very enjoyable.
Right, here's what we do. Here's what we do, because
the people said.
Sometimes I'm looking at what the people said. And it's so close. It's so close. It's damn near a tie in the fan voting. So I do feel like I give you the opportunity to move this one on.
Why? Why do I have to get the opportunity?
Because I want to give it to you. I like Mikey's. I also like Dante's. It's a slight lean for me. They're different styles as well. You're getting the big, giant, floppy New York style of Mikey's. That's close to my heart with what I grew up with, going to the Jersey Shore all the time. Even though that's kind of a slight variation, we call that the boardwalk style, but it's in the same family. It's that kind of big floppy slice that I love, but I like Dante's as well. I mean, I'm perfectly happy with them. If it means that much to you, you can sway this one.
I need a tiebreaker who's actually had both these
Dante.
pizzas. Teddy, will you go outside in the hallway and ask Fishy, Mikey's Late Night Slice or Dante's?
Oh, how about this?
Okay, just go out in the hall.
Wow, this is...
You want me to bring him in?
No, I want you just to go out in the hall, yell to him,
Dante's
ask him.
or Mikey's?
Yes.
This is like going back to the manager when you're trying to buy a car, get a couple $100 knocked off that True Coat. He ain't ever done this before.
I just want to know.
It's very exciting. Fishy is going to sway the vote.
No, he's not going to sway anything. I just want his take. That's all.
Well, you're going to... It feels kind of like we're going to pick whatever he says because it's right down the middle right now.
Well, he's the boss.
He is. The boss of you, the boss of me. And we're just going to sit here with an empty control room for the rest of the segment.
Teddy is in his 50s. He moves slowly now.
Should have been back by
All right,
now.
here he comes.
There he is.
Oh, Fishy's walked in.
There he is.
Fishy's walked
He's got
in.
the plug sheet.
No, we already did the plug sheet.
Well, something probably changed.
Fishy, Mikey's late night slice, or Dante's. We're in a tough matchup here.
I don't understand why it's a tough matchup. It's Dante's in a runaway.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Whoa, sorry, Mikey.
Hey.
I don't think it's a runaway. Maybe a run around.
Runaway. Now that's Blues Traveler.
That's right. 4.
Angie's, the number 10 seed. They beat Paulie G to get here. Another beautiful artisan pie.
Paulie G? Paulie G's.
Paulie G's.
Paulie G's.
Paulie G. Paulie G's an actual guy. Still alive. Original place was Boppin' in Brooklyn.
Beep Boppin'.
Anyway, Emilio's, the 2 seed. They beat 15 seed Kingies to get here.
I might need your help on this one, Mike, because
these are 2 same style of places.
They're the same style of places. I think the lean for me, because we talk about this all the time. Like you might like to go into a pizza spot and ask them to serve it to you well done. I, on the other hand, unless I've been there so many times and I know how it is, I like to just say, give me the pizza, whatever. Give me the large sausage pep, and you serve it as it comes out. Well, I think if you're doing it that way, what Emilio's is doing with their crust, the overall flavor, the overall experience with every single bite of the pizza. I told you it was the first time I had Emilio's. I was making noises the entire time. Every single bite was more succulent than the last. Oh, brother. I was like Seinfeld listening to the tape with the dirty talking on it. So to me, Angie's is phenomenal. They got a nice little thing.
It's very good.
Good little chain. I got a
it's
location right there on Hilliard Rome and Nike. Emilio's out by the casino, out by Hollywood Casino. Oh, man. Those guys do good things. Georgesville Road. I want to let you give your opinion next.
We're going to take a break?
We're going to take a little break.
Okay.
You give the opinion coming
and
up.
Fish is going to come in.
And he'll change it.
Actually, this one's trash. Go with the other one. Fishy here.
Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're going to hit a 5-minute slowdown on southbound 71 on the north side between 670 and I-70. And watch out for another delay due to an accident if you're on southbound 71 on the south side after Stringtown Road. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Last year, 52 people died in traffic crashes in Columbus. Most were men, average age 40. One night, one choice. The Ripple laughs far beyond the celebration. This new year, manage your speed. Learn more at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Take your shot to save at Great Lakes Hyundai. Shoot the hoop to get extra savings on your new car purchase. On top of big shot savings like 0% financing on 26 Hyundai Santa Fe's and Tucson's for up to 5 years. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. It's the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Dublin or Columbus or GLakesHyundai.com. With Proof Credit, some customers may not qualify. Interest accrues during no payment period. New Hyundais come equipped with owner assurance and America's Best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Offer ends 3/31.
Care Heating and Cooling. Honest technicians, honest pricing. Call 1-800-COOLING.
2 years ago, Bobby Carpenter completed treatments for knee pain at QC Kinetics. So we're checking in with the former college and pro football player to see how he's doing.
I've been asked a lot, like, how long does this last? How long does it work? I go, I've had mine for a couple years, and everything feels very good. It feels just as good as it did when I started to turn the corner.
Bobby's an active husband, dad, and business owner. That's why 2 years ago, he heard about QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in regenerative treatments, and he knew he could trust them for his chronic knee pain.
And thankfully, with QC Kinetics, I was able to go through this, and my activities are the same as it was. I'm able to coach my kids in sports. I can play golf. I can go run.
QC Kinetics patients like Bobby don't miss a beat. No surgery or rehab, just freedom from debilitating joint pain. Ready for lasting relief from joint pain? Call QC Kinetics today for your complimentary consultation and see if you're a good candidate.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544.
380-208-4544.
From military life to a rewarding career in IT, kickstart your new journey in a matter of months in the fields of IT and cybersecurity, including AI. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including VA benefits.
All your favorite fan shows are on YouTube, along with those fake YouTube ads like Chew This Gum and It Grows New Teeth. Experience the splendor of Bo sitting in his closet, Timmy Hall's gouty gold chains, and Matty Ice wearing a coat in 90-degree weather. It's all there. Head to YouTube and subscribe today.
With aging parents, you want to keep an eye on their finances without coming off like you're taking over their lives. With Huntington Bank, you can help protect your loved one's account right from your own. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-7098. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-7098. That's 800-575-7098. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Want to know anything about the fans contest, how to win, or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
I want you to draw me like one of your French girls, Jack, wearing this.
My eyes!
And only this.
Is it over? Can I open my eyes?
Here's Man and Timmy.
We're on our final matchup. In the field of 32, we're almost to Sweet 16 land.
I wanna say we will do a lot of Jailbirds coming up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's been
pretty much the entire 5 o'clock hour is going to be jail.
It's been pizza heavy. Don't get worried. We will throw a lot of people to jail and sentence people to death in the 5 o'clock hour.
A lot of people want to throw Fishy in jail because he totally dismissed Mikey's late night slice and went right for Dante's.
I'm putting my son back in jail because I was just made aware a couple of segments ago that he was in our chat. With all respect to you guys, but you are sickos and degenerates. Jack, do not ever get into that chat room ever again. He was looking for me. He wanted to know where his card was. Because
what card?
I signed for a card as I was backing out of the driveway today. The FedEx truck was pulling in the driveway.
Jack?
I took the card with me to work. It is safe and sound.
Okay, listen. Jack, Daddy's working here. All right? This is how Daddy's going to pay for your college.
This is how we pay for those cards.
It's nothing that can't wait until he gets home. Log off and go read a book. Love Uncle Mikey.
Read a book.
Do something.
If you could get him to read a book, I don't know what I'd do for you.
Unless the house is on fire, Jack. We're working.
Oh, you know what, though? I will say this. I'm not going to put him in jail. I'm actually a very proud father. Jack was inducted into the National Junior Honor Society today.
All made up.
Oh, stop it.
I made the fake certificate for him on my PC.
You couldn't have dreamed to be in the NJHS.
Oh, you're right. I couldn't have dreamed.
I couldn't. They never even asked me to apply.
I used to fake my report card all the time. And you know what? When I got finished with it, I had pretty good grades.
Oh, you know, and how many Oreos and cookies and fun snacks did your mom get you at home? Oh, what was that? None? You had to go and stuff your face at your friends' houses? How do you think you ended up like you did today? Did you eat everything in sight?
I'm sticking up for you. I'm telling your stupid snot-nosed kid to stop bothering you during the show.
You don't have to stick up for...
I'm sticking up for you.
I don't really. We're just parents that question every decision that we make. But it was pretty cool news to see that the old Honor Society thing happened. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
All right, Angie's.
Angie?
Wick.
Who are you with?
Angie's or Emilio's.
This is it. This is the last one.
This is the last one we have. I've made my choice, and it's Emilio's. Unless you object strongly to it, I think Emilio's moves on.
Well, how would I object strongly to it when it's not even the pick that I would make anyway?
Oh, did you say Emilio's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So no, I not only do I object lightly, I don't object at all.
Here are the final Sweet 16 matchups. We're going to get back to this next week, both on T-Bone and Tyvis and us here in the afternoons. Tommy's will go up against Pizza House. It's going to be a tough matchup. These are all tough. They're Sweet 16 matchups. Flyers, your guys, up against Hound Dogs, 2 seed. JT's 1 seed. They were in the championship matchup last year, lost to Tommy's. JT's going up against Rubino's. Rubino's the 5 seed. But I want to point out, too, by the way, that Tommy's and JT's are on the same side of the bracket. So it's impossible for us to have a championship rematch between those two. So something's going to give.
I wonder if the selection committee knew that.
The selection committee did know that.
Yeah, I think they did.
Pizza Nerds, the 6 seed, they're in the Sweet 16. They're going to face off with Torritas, the 2 seed. Granddad's, the 8 seed, knocked off the number 1 seed, Eagle Villa in New Albany, which must have just hurt T-Bone to his core because that's his favorite place ever. But Granddad's is up against Iacanos.
It's a crazy result. I'm a big fan of both. I mean, I do love Granddad's. I guess it is cool to see an 8-9 pull off that upset one time in our bracket.
Adriatico's, the 3 seed, going up against Benny's, the 7 seed. They knocked off Manelli's in the last round. That made Fishy very sad because he loves himself some Manelli's.
A lot of us love Manelli's. A lot of us were sad. But good for the Marysville folks who like Benny's.
Sexton's, the 1 seed, goes up against the number 5 seed George's in Shawnee Hills. And our final matchup in the Sweet 16, Dante's and Emilio's.
Ooh.
Head to pizzamadness.pizza. The voting will be up shortly. It'll be up all weekend long. So go ahead and vote as many times as you want. Actually, it's not as many times you want. You have to give us an email address every single time. Make fake emails. And then vote as many times as you want.
We don't care.
We don't care.
Yeah. If you take the time to make another Gmail or a Yahoo or a Hotmail, what else we got out there? Is AOL still banging?
Yes.
Yeah?
My father-in-law uses it.
Do we still have at MSN.com?
I believe so.
We got the MSN. That's all I got. You got any more? What's another email?
Lycos.
What the hell is that?
Was that a browser or was that an email thing, Teddy?
Lycos?
I do remember the Lycos.
Remember Lycos?
Yeah. But I can't remember if that was just a browser or
Netscape.
Netscape. Yeah.
I still remember the brand of the first internet service we ever had. And I remember it specifically because we, of course, in our family, were not going to have AOL. My dad was going to work tirelessly to find something that could be cheaper, that might work just the same. It was called MindSpring. Anyone ever heard of that?
No.
Never heard of that one? That was our very first dial-up internet.
HughesNet?
I had HughesNet.
You lived out in the sticks?
Because before I came to the fan here, I lived out in the sticks, and it would take 5 minutes to send a regular email without an attachment. It's the worst situation ever.
All right. Pizzamadness.pizza. Okay, good answer. Brought to you by our friends at Billiards Plus.
Let me bring something up to you.
Yeah.
Because I just saw it's an anniversary today, and I contend.
You contend.
If you trace back when everything started to roll for Thad Matta and company with Buckeye men's basketball, you can go to the end of that 2005 season when Matty Sly, good old Matt Sylvester, had a hell of a game and then knocked down the biggest shot of his life to beat undefeated Illinois. That is 21 years ago today when he knocked down that shot. So happy anniversary for that bucket, Matty Sly, if you're out there.
I was in attendance.
You were?
I was.
Oh, well, go and get you some Jack and Benny's. I know if he ever wanted any NIL, he just wanted a free breakfast at Jack and Benny's for $6 or $7. That was it. And I hope he can get that. They should name a breakfast after him.
Where are you going?
Jack and Benny.
Jack and Dick.
Thank you.
So you were there.
I was there.
What an environment, huh? Tell me.
Great. Hey, you know what? The shot can actually have a good environment. And it didn't take a gray-colored court or any sort of gimmicks to get there. It took good basketball and a ticket that people really wanted to see.
They were starting to vibe after that game.
Oh,
They were indeed. That was
on their way.
It was setting the table. I do think that season was important for them. They didn't go to the tournament, but the next year they were there, and then it was off to the races. They had the championship season or the run to the actual championship game in 2007, 2 years after that shot.
You can make a case that shot in that moment against an undefeated Illinois team sort of kicked off the entire run that the Buckeyes wound up going on.
Yeah, and that was Bruce Weber's Illinois team, the one that Bill Self sort of set the table for, and then he took it and ran with it, and they went all the way to the national championship game, lost to Sean May and the boys, Roy Williams in his first couple years at UNC, so they almost went the distance.
Oh, you want some pizzazz?
Pizzazz.
Pick your parlay. We'll do some jails coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 5-minute delay due to an accident that's on southbound 315 at King Avenue. It's going to be stop and go from Ackerman Road, and you're looking at some slower traffic on northbound 270 on the East Outer Belt between Morse Road and 161. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Last year, 52 people died in traffic crashes in Columbus. Most were men, average age 40. One night, one choice. The ripple lasts far beyond the celebration. This new year, manage your speed. Learn more at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Low testosterone can be a real problem for many men. It causes poor sleep patterns, decreased energy, low sex drive, and it makes it really hard to stay in shape. And as we all know, a healthy body is very important to our overall health and well-being. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if some or all of these symptoms sound like you, we can likely help you be done with low T. We can also help you lose weight, support your metabolism, improve your gains in the gym, and more with our new targeted body composition plans featuring GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1s, and more. Our low T protocols, applied in conjunction with our body composition plans, will help most men see real improvements, true weight loss, higher energy, improved sleep, stronger workouts, and a renewed sex drive as well. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on treatment the same day, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
Truck drivers. Midwest Logistics Systems is hiring local dedicated truck drivers in your area. As an MLS driver, you'll experience the ease of hauling no-touch freight, earning predictable pay, and having a consistent Monday through Friday schedule. Plus, MLS drivers earn performance and safety-based bonuses and have access to a benefits package with health care, a 401k, paid time off, and more. Stop missing out on valuable time at home. Find a local dedicated job near you and apply at MidwestLogisticsSystems.com.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven.
I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Why does it matter to members that Aetna was named a Best Medicare Advantage company by U.S. News & World Report? Because they chose a plan that gives them real support, real people, and real care. We show up on calls with members and doctors' offices when needed. We show up with access to convenient care options and coverage that fits everyday life. We don't show up for awards. We show up for you. And showing up for you is how healthier happens together.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment?
On any 4-tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $160 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyear's and save up to $160 more. See store for details.
Forget the pot of gold. Save some green at all 4 Coghlan Kia locations. Get 0% plus no payments for 90 days on select new Kia Sorrentos, Sportages, and Tellurides. Or buy a new 2026 Kia K4 for $279 a month. Visit CoglanKia.com.
Coghlan has the car for you.
0% APR available for 48 months on select in-stock units. 90-day deferred payments. Buy for $279 per month for 84 months at 5.99% APR with approved credit through Kia Finance. See dealer for details. Ends 3/31/26.
Hey, it's Bo Bishop here. You've heard me talk about High Bank Spirits, but the food is just as good. Brunch worth planning your weekend around. Seasonal dinners perfect for date night or game night. Plus, kids eat half off every Monday. Find menus and locations at highbankco.com. Dine, drink, distill at High Bank.
Get Eco.
Hey, Aaron, what are those?
Those are what are known as toilets, Jerry.
Ha ha ha. I know they're toilets, but why are they sitting back to back like bookends?
Congratulations, Jerry. You said the magic word.
Get Eco.
Bookends? Bookends is the magic word?
Take a seat, Jerry.
I choose this one.
A good choice. That is the world's most luxurious toilet.
Really? How much is it?
$6,500, including installation.
What? For $6,500, this thing would have to iron my shirts, shine my shoes, and sing happy birthday to me.
Get Eco.
It does way more than that, Jerry.
I'm switching to the other one. How much is this one?
$650, including installation.
Wow, that's a great deal. What does it do?
It does exactly what you would expect, Jerry.
Huh. From $650 to $6,500. Eco has a toilet for everyone.
Give it away, plumbers, genius electricians, and you can always trust our HVAC technicians.
GetEco.com.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels, the Big Ten Women's Basketball Tournament in Indianapolis in the quarters today. 11th ranked Ohio State beat number 19 Minnesota 60-55. Elsa Lemula 17 points, 11 rebounds. Kennedy Cambridge 6 steals. Buckeyes will face top seed UCLA in the semis tomorrow afternoon. Also tomorrow, the Ohio State men's team hosts Indiana in their regular season finale. 5:30 tip-off right here on the Fan. Undefeated and 19th ranked Miami, Ohio playing at Ohio University tonight. Also 18th ranked St. John's is at Seton Hall. There are reports that Cleveland Browns are again reworking the contract of quarterback Deshaun Watson, a move that will create around $36 million of salary cap relief. Second round of the PGA's Arnold Palmer Classic in Orlando. Daniel Berger, the leader, at 13 under. This update brought to you by Uber Eats, who has a great deal waiting for you at Scramblers from now through March 31st. Get a buy one, get one free deal on the Manhandler Skillet on the app. Terms apply. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
We have a producer who passes out easily and hosts you wish would pass out easily. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Friday. It's Go to Jail Friday. We're going to get to go to jails. As a matter of fact, Timmy, why don't we do one before we do a little pizzazz?
You want to do one right now?
Yeah, come on.
Let me pull the one up here that I had. Okay, so this is from Man's Droopy Sack. My GCBs. In honor of Pizza Madness, I love how you're blending this in to the flavor of the week. I've got to throw my aunt in jail. She was in charge of ordering the pizzas for dinner with 8 adults and 2 high school boys.
8 adults, 2 high school boys. Okay.
She ordered 2 large pies and a small.
Ridiculous.
Jail!
Ridiculous.
All caps. If I'm ordering for that group, it's a minimum of 6 pies. Yeah, that's what I just ordered for me, Sarah, Jack, and Papa J. Because mother-in-law don't even touch a slice of pizza. So that's how small our group was compared to that. That's 3 adults and Jack.
We got some people coming over tonight. The kid's not even going to be there. Just 4 adults. Okay? But I always have to have more. You're getting 3 large pizzas.
3 large pizzas.
3
for
large
4
pizzas
adults.
for 4 adults.
Is everybody a pretty decent eater? I mean, I know you'll eat an entire pie.
Whether they are or not, you always have more.
It don't matter.
Not less.
It doesn't matter.
Jail for 10 years.
20.
20 years. 20 years.
Buy enough pizza.
Pizzazz.
Common Man and Timmy present Pick Your Parlay.
All right, it's the Arnold this weekend. No, not that Arnold. While the Arnold Classic happens downtown and a very large people will be among us, the Arnold Palmer Invitational is happening in Orlando. Let's do some top 10 finishers, shall we? Ricky Fowler, come on down.
Ricky.
Let's also do Colin Morikawa and Cam Young in the top 10. And let's also put some scratch on Ricky Fowler's hot pole vaulter wife. Ooh. She's not doing anything, but if she were, I'd be betting on it.
Machu Picchu.
Jackets at home tomorrow night against Utah. Despite having 2 fewer points in the Jackets, the Mammoth are in the first wildcard spot out west. Both teams desperately need wins to keep up, but I see the Jackets pulling one out in front of the home crowd. Take it to the bank.
Pulling one out.
World Baseball Classic. 2 heavy favorites tonight. The Dominicans against the Nicaraguans and the Americans against the Brazilians. I don't like run lines. We'll stick with money lines even though the odds are crap. If you bundle enough crap together, you can still make some money. Take the Dominicans and the Americans to win tonight. Crew with their home opener tomorrow night against the hated Chicago Fire. I say they get their first win of the season in front of the home crowd, and I say both teams score. Take those odds, too. Some extra odds in there. Now, let's talk about some pressure. Billy Joel.
Under pressure.
Or
that.
Freddie Mercury and David Bowie. The Miami Redhawks trying to finish off a perfect regular season with a road game in Athens tonight. The Bobcats are boo-boo, but they can pull off the huge upset to spoil the undefeated season. Will they do it? Yes, they will. Go get yourself some Miller's Chicken, you lunatics. It's celebration night tonight. You're going to light some couches on fire in Athens. 10 smackers wins you just under $800.
That should hit. That's got a chance.
I tell you, I feel pretty good about this parlay.
All right, say hello to the parlay of crutch words and phrases, okay?
Okay.
It's time for the parlay. Let me tell you, these are going to be some really good picks, to be honest with you. We're going to start with the best story in college basketball, baby. If you know, you know. Miami, Ohio goes for 31-0 tonight at the Convo Center. Those Athens peeps, they know how to party, if you know what I mean. But it ain't going to be enough for the Redhawks. They cover the 5.5 and go 31-0. Hey, it is what it is, baby. Friday night, smart guy hoops. Harvard will beat Columbia, and Brown will beat Penn. Friday night, dumb guy hoops. West Virginia will beat Central Florida. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Friday night Catholic hoops. St. John's will cover 4.5 at Seton Hall. Then we're all enjoying the fish fry afterwards. Not as good as St. Michael, though. Not gonna lie. And we're already locked into conference play. I tell you what, South Alabama takes down Georgia Southern in the Sun Belt 4th round in Pensacola. I spent a night there one weekend. And Tennessee State takes down UT Martin. In the Ohio Valley semis in Evansville. I spent a month there one day. Basically, in St. Louis, Illinois State, we'll get Northern Iowa in a big Missouri Valley quarterfinal. Then we'll eat toasted ravioli in Little Italy, the best, literally. In the Summit League quarters, the North Dakota Bison will take down Denver. That's just the way it is. Bruce Hornsby. And just like Arnold Palmer did it with the sweet tea and lemonade, I'm going to mix my basketball with golf, if you catch my drift. I'm going to go right to the Arnold Palmer, where known early round bum Scotty Scheffler, he's going to charge back and win this thing. Yeah, $10 gets you $15,800. How do you like them apples?
I don't like that at all, because you did not have in that entire crutch word parlay one I contend.
You contend?
I contend your parlay sucked.
Was it lousy?
It was lousy.
All right, Teddy.
Pizzazz.
I contend that this is going to have some pizzazz. Yes, I do contend. All right. This is just a short 4-leg parlay I got here. A lot of auto racing this weekend for me to watch. At the Cup Series, I'm going to take my guy. They're out in Phoenix this weekend. And Ryan Blaney, he's my guy. He drives for Penske. He has the number 12 Menards Ford.
Penske file.
Yeah, Penske file. He does really well at this track. Penske's awesome at this track. I'm going to take him, not to win, but I have him in the top 5 finish because we're going to try to make some money this weekend, all right? We don't have to try to win $150,000. All right, we're going to move on some wins.
I'm making money. $10, $800 for me. It's not crazy.
I'm making $15,000.
That's good money.
Put your glasses back on.
I can't see him.
Beady eyes. Look at the monitor. All right.
Stop.
Now the support series, the O'Reilly Auto Parts series. Justin Allgaier, he dominates this race every year. He's really good here. I'm going to take him to finish the top 3 position. He drives the number 7 Branch Chevrolet for My Guys Junior Motorsports.
Not a lot of pizzazz in this.
Pizzazz.
Pretty lazy.
There you go. All right. Formula One starts this weekend. F1. They're in Australia this weekend. Down under. Another shrimp on the barbie.
See, there you go. There's some pizzazz.
That's not a knife.
There you go. There you go.
What? You say my impressions suck? That's not a knife. That's not a knife. Oh, it's putting a shrimp in the barbie.
The hometown boy, Oscar Piastri. He is going to get a podium this weekend for McLaren. Now, if you haven't been paying attention to F1, they have a whole new car this year. Everything's crazy. Now, McLaren, they dominated last year, but we're not really sure exactly how this first race is going to turn out.
The car of tomorrow?
But it could be the car tomorrow.
Plus, there's an extra team on the track this year, Teddy.
Team Cadillac.
They got 22 racers instead of 20. Team
right.
Cadillac, another U.S. brand.
That's right. They'll be bringing up the rear, well, close to it. But, good luck to them. They're an American team. Give them a couple years. Hopefully, they'll be at the top. All right. Now, I got one more pick. Mike, you had this guy.
Yeah.
Colin Morikawa. You had him for a top 10, I believe, right?
Yes.
Well, pizzazz, top 5. He is right now tied for 3rd. He won at Pebble a few weeks ago, right, Timmy?
Yes, he did. He fended off Scotty.
That's right. Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, Scotty got in early, and then he was
tied for the lead.
Yeah.
He eagled the 18th.
It was very good by him. All right, $10 on this. It's only going to win you just under $200, but that
sucks.
I always say it's walking around money, and you can't turn down just some $200
we
walking around.
We can't all just win $15,000, Timmy.
Just the essentials, right, Teddy? Coors Light,
pizza,
big sombrero.
I need a pizza
and the paddle with the wacky ball.
Big sombrero.
That's what you get.
Funny
essentials.
Hat. Kimono.
It's a big hat.
Uh-huh.
Funny hat.
All right, let's do some go to jails coming up next. Colin Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're going to hit a 10-minute slowdown due to an accident that's blocking the left lane on northbound 71 on the north side at 5th Avenue. And watch out for another accident on Hamilton Road at 161, causing a couple-minute delay there. This report is sponsored by BHM CPA Group. Tax season made simple. Thousands trust BHM CPA Group for accurate, affordable, IRS-compliant 1040 filing. File today and maximize your return at bhmcpagroup.com. Because BHM CPA Group simplifies the complex. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
I take care of the kids, my dad, things at work, but I haven't made time to take care of what I need.
Millions of caregivers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression. Go to mentalhealthcareworks.org to learn how to get the support you deserve. A message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
Looking to sell your home? Don't pay 6% commission. Call my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They're full service, not a do-it-yourself kind of thing. On average, customers save over $10,000. Give them a call, 614-451-6616. That's 451-6616.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.79% APR 5.82% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Most people don't think about their garage door until it stops working. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Door Service. A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. There's never a good time for your garage door to break, whether you're rushing to work or you're trying to get the kids to school. We know how much you rely on your garage door. That's why we offer same-day repairs, because life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Over 90,000 five-star reviews don't happen by accident. They happen by putting people first. Fixing your garage door is what we do, but making your life easier and your home safer is why we do it. Families trust us because we deliver, and we'd be honored to earn your trust too. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Door Service today.
Join Rothman and Ice every Thursday at 2:30 for Gold Jacket Thursday.
Presented by the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
A new Hall of Famer joins the show every week. But not OJ, because he's dead and probably a murderer. The Fan.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
And now, Public Education Matters with Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing.
When we take the time to read to our children, we show them that reading is important and fun. When we read stories with diverse characters and viewpoints with our kids, we show them new ways to see themselves and the world around them. Celebrate our nation of diverse readers as we celebrate Read Across America this week and all year round.
Public Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association. Hair Volume from New Nordic will make your hair look thick and healthy. Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and newnordicusa.com or in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Well, dry overnight into Saturday morning across central Ohio. A little bit of fog possible. Lows at about 62. Warm on Saturday in the middle 70s with a chance of some strong to maybe even low-end type severe thunderstorms between noon and 6 p.m. And then on Sunday, it all clears out. A lot of sunshine and high temps at about 60 degrees. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
These two dopes fight like an old married couple.
Girl fight.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Hey, check it out. Nerd fight. We owe you guys some Jailbirds. Appreciate the submissions. We've had Pizza Madness, round 2 going on, not just on this show, but this morning on T-Bone and Tyvis. Some of the, you turn your microphone on.
Sweet 16, baby. Is it active now on pizzamadness.pizza? If it's not, it will be soon. The voting will be up all weekend long.
Let's yell at Jen until that gets done.
No, Jen's working hard. She's doing a good job.
She's had a busy week. We've all been busy with pizza. I don't know what I'm going to get this weekend, but I'm going to get something. You know what I'm actually doing tonight that I haven't done before? Fish fry up at St. Michael's.
Oh, Skip's place.
I mentioned it in the pizzazz.
Skip Mossick, St. Michael's in Worthington.
Yeah, it's on high, just a little bit south of 161.
You don't have to be Catholic. They do a drive-through fish fry. You can go in there, and Skip is personally responsible for the clam chowder.
He makes the clam chowder.
He says it's the best clam chowder. You'll get an erection just eating it. So if you're not getting pizza tonight, go stop by and see Skip.
If you have,
I don't know if you'll see him. He's in the kitchen making the chowder, but you know what I mean.
If you have a rosary on you when you get the clam chowder, the rosary just bursts right into flames.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Actually,
so good.
you'll know Skip made the clam chowder if you find a dirty rubber band in yours.
Skip.
I know who's making my chowder.
Skip's
It's
making the
Skipper.
chowder today. I think they'll also let you in and eat if you're not Catholic. I don't think they'll turn you away.
No. I'm just saying some people. No, Timmy.
I
some
understand.
people don't understand
You
how
fret going.
religion works.
Right.
You know, you may
We're just-
feel
we're just here to
uncomfortable
eat. We're just
if
here to eat.
you're not a church-going person. That's perfectly okay. They don't care. They just want your money.
They're just eating fried fish and clam chowder tonight. You can either get it at the drive-thru and take it home or go there and eat it when it's hot and fresh. They're not going to make you go through Friday night mass. That's not what they're doing. So let's go to the Boyner phone here. Jeff Rimmer's middle half, my tongue punchers.
You switch the samples.
Go to jail, slow Taco Bell kiosk users. I think you can maybe insert any fast food orderers here. You're ordering food, not running the Enigma machine to defeat the Nazis. Hashtag GTJ. You know, they're a bunch that just annoys me.
It's not
more
just
than
the
anybody.
kiosk users.
It's if you don't have your order when you're at the drive-thru. It's AI
this
now.
happened to me the other day.
You don't know what you want. It's McDonald's. It's Burger King. It's Taco Bell.
That's
it's
right.
not rocket science.
It was like they've never seen a McDonald's menu in their life. What's good here? What's good here?
Everything's good, and you should know what you want before you get up there.
I hope you burst into flames. That's right. You should. You go in with a plan. It's fast food. Let's move it.
I don't understand why anyone orders outside of the app. You're just killing yourself.
Well, I can understand.
No, you're just killing yourself.
If you don't know,
Pull
you're
off
in a
to
hurry.
the side, use the app, and then get in
understand,
line.
But not
it's
everybody's
much better.
Quick to the draw like we are, Timmy.
Quick to the draw. This is 2026. Everyone's got a phone. This is not an age thing. No matter if you're old, young, and in between.
No, it matters if you're old. If you told my parents to order their fast food on an app, I think
they
would
should
have
stay home.
nervous diarrhea all day.
They need to stay off the roads. Your parents.
Well, that's true enough.
Stay home. The only thing that keeps my mother-in-law safe is that she never gets behind the wheel.
Well, that's good for all of us.
Her car's got 17,000 miles on it. It's from 1993. And you know what? That's a good thing.
All right, give me another jail. Come on.
Oldsmobile Cutlass. My guys.
He's a peeping Tom.
My go to jail are people who are going slower than you. And when you go to ask them, they speed up with a look on their face. How dare you pass me? What the hell are we doing here? Karen, go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that either.
Oh, you want to go faster than me, do you? Well, I'm going to speed up and show you. I do want to go faster than you moron.
Yeah.
Get over.
That's a pompous, obnoxious move to make on the roads.
Oh, now all of a sudden you want to drive like everybody else.
No, the
You're
worst
personally offended.
Because it didn't specify in this text, but if someone is in the far left lane and we're outside city limits and we're just cruising trying to get to the next town and you're barely going the speed limit and then you're trying to pass them on the right lane or the middle lane and then they start to speed up and play that game with you.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're in the left lane. I was behind you for a good, 30 seconds or a minute.
People like that.
Didn't try to tailgate you, but let you know
just
I'm
wanna
here.
follow them to their destination and kill them. Right, Timmy? Is that too much?
Teddy, where do you?
You just want to take
what's your
the
stance
flamethrower out of the trunk and just go to town.
Following the
sounds right.
The person and then murdering them. Where do you stand on that?
I mean, we think it. We don't do it, but yeah.
I didn't say I was going to do it.
But yeah, it sounds right to me.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Ted. You suck.
I play the little game where Sarah and I will do this where we push the button. There's that movie where Frank Langella shows up at your house. He has half a head and he gives you a box and says, if you push this button, somebody somewhere
Cameron
will
Diaz
die.
is like, I don't know. I can't do it. I'd be pushing that
the
button
dude just like,
so quick. I want someone to die. I don't need the money. Keep the money.
We push the button a lot when we're in the car. The other thing happened to me the other day. So we've got the intersection that they built up, which is nice, on Hilliard Rome, which is a mess, which is not nice. And so they had to configure it a certain way. You get off the exit, and it tells you, like, if you're going to make the left on Renner, then be in this left lane.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all these idiots that can't pay attention, or they can't. Your Google mapping also tells you these things to the exact. If you just look at it, it'll tell you even what lane you need to be in based on your next move. And so there's always that one hole that has to hold up the entire left-hand turn lane because we're in the middle lane. But, I have to creep over. I've got to go left. No.
Death.
Go straight.
Death penalty.
Take your medicine and then cut through the mire. Maybe have some fun and
Death
stop
penalty.
in.
All right, come on. Give me something else.
Well, let's see here. From your guy, Duff. I'll just throw it in my guys.
I want me some glory hole.
Don't throw it in if he didn't throw it in.
All right, good answer. During the first round matchup.
I take the glory hole back. I take it back. You know what?
You can't take it back.
Jail for Duff. Duff, go to jail.
Well, he didn't.
He didn't
say it.
Yeah, he didn't say it.
You have to say something, guys. You have to say my and then whatever.
He doesn't have to say it, but I can send him to jail now.
It doesn't have to be my, guys. I mean, my whatever. It says during the first round matchup, Timmy put his thumb on the scale. What is that? By listing every JT's Pizza location, but made no mention of the fact that Donato's has more than one location. What? Is that true?
I think
I thought it was assumed.
Mention it.
There's like
because
50.
That's implied that Donato's has 9 trillion locations.
Let me go on. Maybe he's pulling one on us here. People probably assume that Donato's is some low-rent mom-and-pop operation and voted for JT's because it had multiple locations. I contend.
You contend.
No, he contends.
He contends.
That Pizza Madness is tainted until Timmy is properly punished. My suggestion is that he should issue an apology on the YouTube channel, followed by him singing the name of every single Donato's location set to the music of the South American Capitals song.
You know what, Duff?
I'll help get him started if he wants to practice.
I have a verdict.
North High Worthington.
I have a verdict. All right? And I'm sentencing Timmy to jail, but not for the reason that you're saying, but because Timmy is incapable of proofreading anything. You're just cold reading all of this stuff. Duff was taking you on a nice little journey with some good inside jokes.
I was laying the groundwork.
And you were reading it like he was being serious.
I was laying the groundwork. I thought that came off rather well.
What, does he really think that there's no Donato's locations?
And then we read on, and it was funny.
You didn't even read it.
Yes, I did.
It could have been filled with slurs, Ron Burgundy, and you would have just read it.
Do you give me any credit
I
at
give
all?
you 20 years in jail.
Please. I give you 50.
Teddy, do you think he proofread that at all?
No.
Okay. See?
You're both wrong. You're both wrong.
No,
you're both wrong.
Just admit it.
This
is like Colin Cowherd now. Just admit you're stupid.
No, I'm not admitting. If you guys pray to whatever God you don't worship, you'd both go straight to hell, because I did read that entire email, and that was all showmanship.
What is he trying to say?
I contend.
Give me another one. I contend you're a moron.
No, I don't have another one right now. You got to give me more time than that. I just did.
He's
like
got to
4.
proofread them.
I got to proofread them. I'm gonna go in cold turkey. Come on, Peter
Not
Pan.
amateur hour.
Count Chocula.
You want to talk about your breakfast proclamation? You came in here talking about how Chick-fil-A can kiss your ass?
Well, look, if it's my money and you're wanting the best chicken breakfast biscuit around, there's not as many of the locations, but if you're lucky enough to have a Bojangles, we've got a few of them. I think there's one up north. There's definitely one by the Menards. Save big money and then get you a chicken biscuit. And there's one down south, I think Circleville. There's one in Heath, maybe Zanesville area. They're just, Chick-fil-A's good, right?
Why aren't you listing the locations for Chick-fil-A?
Hilliard, Rome, Hilliard, Sawmill, Dublin. They're all over the place. So anyway, what you get at Chick-fil-A is good. I like it. But then you go to Bojangles and get the chicken biscuit. It's on another level. It's not even fair to put that up against a Chick-fil-A.
You were jaying all over yourself while you were eating that today.
And again, I'm a fan of Chick-fil-A. We'll continue to eat it. The sandwich is solid. I just hope that Bojangles eventually gets the spicy up here because they've had sort of the limited menu when they came to Ohio. And the other thing, small jail, but not really, like a fake jail for Bojangles. You guys have Cheerwine on tap, which people that know that soda, they kind of know that that's not available out here. So please put that on the drive-through menu board. I knew because I've been inside that restaurant.
Why don't they have it on the drive-through menu board?
It's not there. It just shows the other like basic soda soft drink products that they have. Put the Cheerwine logo on there.
I like how you said on tap, like there's just a lever.
Draft.
There's a lever that they're pulling.
Draft soda, baby.
Yep.
And make it in-house.
Got the CO2 just the way we like it.
Yes, they do. You got to mulch.
Went to the McDonald's today.
Ooh, what a day.
No, got myself a DC, and I did not get a straw with it.
What?
Yeah, sometimes this happens, and that's
good for
why.
you.
That's why
you're prepared.
I have my emergency stash in the glove compartment. You all make fun of me for all my props. I would have been strawless. I would have been lost. Lost.
Strawless.
Drinking like an animal.
Heartless, hopeless, wienerless, strawless. All of it.
Turbo time could be coming. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Looking at a 5-minute holdup if you're on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt going from 161 to Cleveland Avenue. And if you're on southbound 71 on the north side traveling from Weber Road to I-70, looking at a 10-minute delay there. This report is sponsored by BHM CPA Group. Tax season made simple. Thousands trust BHM CPA Group for accurate, affordable, IRS-compliant 1040 filing. File today and maximize your return at bhmcpagroup.com because BHM CPA Group simplifies the complex. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. I've had the privilege of seeing miracles, broken families rebuilt, every crash, every workplace injury, every medical mistake. Fighting back can work. We've gone toe-to-toe with insurance giants, and we've won a lot. Over $30 billion recovered. Size matters. Reputation matters. Results matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Veterans and active duty service members. When your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. An elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment
on any 4-tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $160 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyear's and save up to $160 more. See store for details.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
The only thing more erotic than listening to this show is riding through Krispy Kreme's conveyor of goo. But only one of those things is legal. This is Man and Timmy.
Ohio State football spring camp opens up next week. Are you excited to see some of these Buckeye position battles break down? Because
I am excited to see it.
There's one specifically that I'm really centered on.
What is it?
I'm looking at the running backs. And because you got a couple of key guys that are out for this spring that we know about, right? So you're not going to have Bo Jackson, who... I mean, I think we all thought he was awesome for what he did as a true freshman to put up numbers like that. We've seen some guys before do it as true freshmen. We've seen what J.K. Dobbins did. We've seen what Travion Henderson did. And then look at how those guys turned out, the finished product. So that gives me high hopes for Bo Jackson as he continues to go. Obviously, you would want him to be healthy, but If he's got to take a step back and get right, he's got to do that. Isaiah West, he's out as well. So that leads me to look at a guy like Turbo Rogers, who redshirted last year, and he comes in with pretty high regard. All these guys are highly touted recruits, right? But he was sniffing around other big schools like Georgia and Alabama, and like a lot of these running backs, I think they gravitate towards Carlos Loughlin. He's a position group coach that we don't spend a ton of airtime talking about, but I think this guy's got a big personality. He's a funny dude, and he expects and he demands a lot from his guys. And however he's done it, it just seems to work. So Turbo has good speed. I think you look at Jacoby Jackson, who transferred in from Florida. He's going to be a guy that's going to get some run. It's just, I've always said this about the running backs. I always believe in whoever they pick. If injuries happen, you don't want that top guy to go down with an injury, but I've always had a lot of belief in that next man up when it comes to the Ohio State running back. I believe that if the system is in place, if their offensive line is good enough, there will be an athlete there that's going to take that ball and run with it.
I think the thing that I like about Ryan Day is many things, but I like how he's going to do whatever he has to do to win that particular week. And if that means the true freshman gets playing time over the fifth-year senior, then that's the way it's going to be.
That's the way it'll be.
We're not going to play politics. We're not going to do that. Who's the best guy? Who gives me the best chance to win? As good as Bo Jackson was last year, and I was surprised to see how much he progressed as well and how much they trusted in him. But he turned out to be, I think, the best option. If they get into the season, I don't think Bo Jackson is promised anything. And if the running game isn't where Ryan Day wants it or Arthur Smith wants it, and they're seeing more in practice from a guy that, maybe he's been on campus for 2 minutes. If they say, man, I like the way this guy practices. I like the way he picks up the blitz. I like the intangibles. I can see them saying to Bo, take a back seat.
It just doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you have a downtick in your play,
and I'm not saying that's going to be the case.
Else.
Don't get me wrong. Bo could take this job and never give it back. Could be a starter here for 3 full seasons. Then he becomes a first-round pick in the NFL draft. Fine. But what I'm saying is, if Ryan Day feels like someone else is better, he will not just defer to the veteran.
No, and what I was saying back there is even in the years where people had questioned how they had recruited at running back and say you're missing out on, someone like Bijan Robinson or missing some of the big guys that were out there that you wanted, they've still done pretty well and have had great production. Who was one of our guys that was way down the depth chart that wound up transferring out, but he had several good games? We were hearing stories that maybe his ball security wasn't the greatest, but when we'd see him on the field, he'd churn out some 100-yard days. Dallin Hayden, right? Dallin Hayden had a couple of good games, and that's down the depth chart where he's producing.
It was out of necessity.
It was.
Yeah, they needed him to step up.
That's my point is we've seen it before where even, running back 1, running back 2 is ouchy or out for a particular reason, or you just want to change things up a little bit because you think you can get some more pop with somebody else. I believe that they've got the guys in the room now. I believe they're in the program. You've got Favor Aki, who's a freshman, to learn some of the new guys that you recruited au natural.
Ryan Day says great things about him.
And Legend Bay was the freshman that he said was a poor man's Tyreek Hill.
Mm-hmm.
So you think about the athleticism that someone like Legend Bay brings to the table, and this could be really good stuff. So we're going to be keeping you up to speed on all the position group battles as spring football gets going. I'm excited for spring ball and for the spring game that comes later in April.
Rumblings about the NFL wanting new media deals before the season starts. Now we have the big merger in the offing between Paramount and Warner Brothers Discovery.
It's a huge merger.
And, of course, the NFL's involved there because they have the deal with CBS. But the NFL, even though they have time left on their current media deals, the rumor is they want to have the new deals wrapped up before the 2026 season starts. Now, as it sits right now, let's talk about straight cash, homie.
Straight cash.
The NFL takes home $10 billion a year with all of their media rights fees put together. With their new deal that they'd like to get before the season starts,
FDR.
They would like to add another $5 billion on top of that to bring that to $15 billion. And the rub is, a lot of these media companies, they don't have the extra cash. They're going to have to take it from someplace else. And the other commissioners of the other sports, the lesser thans, are saying, uh-oh, are they going to pull from our pie? Are they going to dump us because they can't afford to dump the NFL?
Yeah, and you're going to get to the point here soon where there's no more media conglomerates left to get NFL action. Who's going to be left that doesn't have NFL games? And I know that's a concern for football fans. We've been seeing some articles here in the last week or two about, will this get to a point where the NFL is pay-per-view? And every
I don't
single
rule
game,
anything out, buddy.
I don't either. And look, I know some of these contracts that they're making, they seem like they affect the everyman or the every woman out there. But for the most part, most of us as Americans, we have subscriptions to a lot of this stuff. And we put it into our budget, and we have had a chance as consumers to adjust to this, whether that was with old cable and the way that worked, or whether it's with picking our 4 to 6 streaming services.
No, I know, but here's the problem.
We bundle
Timmy.
a few of those.
Paramount Plus and Warner Brothers Discovery, if this merger goes through,
right,
they're going to merge HBO Max and Paramount Plus together. That's going to become one entity. Well, what if you didn't subscribe to HBO Max? Then you didn't pay for that, but you
it's
had
an extra one.
You had Paramount Plus. Well, it's not, and they're not going to charge you the same. It's going to be more,
right?
As
it won't be double because companies they'll offer some kind of bundle.
I know, but when these companies continue to merge, the only way they can make up for that is by charging more for their subscription services.
But what's HBO?
That's hard to say.
Subscription services. What is HBO connected with now? Because I know they're
Warner Brothers.
Right. So
Warner Brothers Discovery. It was Discovery Plus.
Okay.
Then they eliminated that.
Who needs Discovery Plus? Do you subscribe to that? What's good on it?
Well, they had all the
like the nature shows and
Discovery
all that good stuff.
shows. They had all the Food Network stuff on there. They had like ID, all that crap was on there.
The thing is with a lot of that stuff, if it's not for sports, I can get all that on my TV platform. And I can save those shows.
I know, but my point is, then you're
so I don't
paying
need that app.
But you're paying for a TV platform. That's not free.
No, I know that. You have.
You're still paying for YouTube TV, which essentially is cable.
It is. It's cable, and then there's 4, 5, or 6 streaming services that I think most families budget in as well, because I think the cost is still somewhat similar to what the beefed up cable plans were, somewhere in that $150 a month range. And so now if you have your YouTube TV or whatever subscription you have is somewhere in that $90 to $100, then you For now, I know. Well, I mean, the cost of cable is going to go up anyway as time ticked along with inflation rates, with what they are. Food costs rise. That's going to rise. Ask your jobs if they can pay you more money each year to match what the rising costs are out there. That could be a tough conversation to have.
Yeah, for a thing like television subscription, whatever new version of cable you're paying for, does it really have to? We sort of accept that, price is going to keep going up. And look,
how do they pay the league? How do they pay for these contracts to give it to you if they keep raising the buck on you? What do you think these sports leagues are doing? They're charging more and more so you can advertise based on it.
I understand that, but
they know you need it.
At some point, YouTube TV from a television standpoint becomes irrelevant if all the sports you need are on these subscription services.
That's true. Like if it's not something that's even going to be offered, that's the fear. If everything goes away from actual TV, which again, whatever you call it, cable, streaming, it's the same thing. That's what people are worried about. that it's just going to be on platforms. And if that's the case, then I say bye-bye to YouTube TV. Then why am I going to pay that $80 to $90?
I just feel like
I won't need it because almost everything I'm going to ever want to watch. There's lots of shows on Netflix. There's lots of shows on HBO. I throw them all into one bucket. It's just annoying. You got to keep
gone our
clicking on
entire
other
lives,
things.
myself included, for years screaming, I want choice. I want a la carte. I want to be able to build my own thing. And now we have that. We've got a la carte out the wazoo.
We hate it.
And I want them to take it back.
I get Peacock on NBC, SN, and you don't, buddy. Me and Teddy, we're
right,
watching the Buckeyes on our YouTube TV, and you got to click on a box.
All right, back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Things are stop and go and causing a 5-minute holdup on northbound 71 on the north side from East Broad Street to 5th Avenue. And you're also going to hit a 5-minute delay if you need to use southbound 315 between Kinnear Road and Town Street. This report is sponsored by Fusion, where it's lobster season. Columbus, get ready for the main event. The limited time lobster sushi roll is here. Freshly made with Luke's Lobster, pickled fennel, Luke's Secret Mayo, and of course, a side of clarified butter. It's lobster season at Fusion. Check them out at fusion.com. That's FUSIAN. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, Columbus, big news. For a limited time, get Uber One free for a full year so you could save on food and rides. That's a $96 value on us. Just use code Columbus. Get 1 year of $0 delivery fees, 10% off eligible food and grocery orders, and up to 6% Uber One credits on rides. Sign up for this limited time offer today using code Columbus and save big with Uber One. Offer valid through 3/31/26. Savings and $0 delivery fee on eligible orders and rides only. Fees and terms apply. See app for details.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Take your shot to save at Great Lakes Hyundai. Shoot the hoop to get extra savings on your new car purchase. On top of big shot savings like 0% financing on 26 Hyundai Santa Fe's and Tucson's for up to 5 years. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. It's the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With proof credit, some customers may not qualify. Interest accrues during no payment period. New Hyundais come equipped with owner assurance and America's Best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Offer ends 3/31.
Take action and get expert service from Logan Services. Heating service calls are just $79. Furnace tune-ups are also $79. And plumbing service calls are just $79. We work in your neighborhood, and scheduling online is quick and easy. So visit our website to book your appointment now. For fast, friendly service, choose Logan Services.
Truck drivers, your comfort matters. And at Schneider, we're here to make every mile better. Drivers at Schneider use newer, more reliable equipment that's spec'd with safety features and amenities that keep them comfortable any time of year. Plus, while you're out on the road, Schneider's nationwide facility network offers secure parking and the comfort of a home away from home to make your life easier. Upgrade to a better driving job with better equipment. Find jobs near you and apply at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
When you're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis, all the F words apply. Football, food, and fun, and fat, and furry. They both have beards. And they dress up like animals and hump things. T-Bone and Tyvis.
Weekday mornings at 6.
The Fan.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Right now, save big on USDA Choice Bone and Ribeye Steaks. They're only $9.99 a pound in the value pack with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
With Aetna, I always get a quick answer, and I don't have to search on the internet. They go above and beyond to help me with whatever I need.
Those words from a real Aetna Medicare Advantage member speak to why U.S. News & World Report named us a best Medicare Advantage company. Because we show up on calls with members and doctors' offices when requested. We show up with access to convenient care options. We show up for you. Because that's how healthier happens together. Member feedback has been edited for length and clarity.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.79% APR 5.82% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Federal Elite Heating and Cooling and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. Dylan Tyner and Austin Ward.
That's
keeping
right.
you company tonight.
Yep. I think Dylan was mentioning something about the Buckeye baseball game that's going on today. So UCLA is in town, and
they're much better.
They're much better. I don't know. I don't know as much about this dude yet as other people, but will the White Sox possibly get the number one pick?
They do have the number one.
You got the number one overall pick.
Yeah.
So this could be your guy, Rock Chalowski, star shortstop for UCLA, and he's just hitting dingers. Yeah.
He's got like 11 homers in 8 games.
He's fantastic. So this is possibly your future.
Well, here's what I know.
Middle infielder.
If the White Sox take him in the first round, he will suck. You go back and look at their history with first-round picks. Dear God! My God!
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But Ohio State baseball, they're still in the early stages of a turnaround. We hope for their program. So
what's the turnaround been? About 10 years?
Well, I mean, they're in the second year.
I understand, but I'm just saying when they sucked before, they were in a turnaround.
A couple other Ohio State
Get Bob Todd out of here, right, Teddy?
Bob Todd. It's not been Bob Todd in a million years, okay?
My God.
Bob Todd. It was Beals for a long time. And then it was
Greg Beals?
Then it was Mossy Momo after him.
Mossy Momo.
That's what my pop-up used to call Mossy Mo. Mosieto? Mosimoto?
They don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
By the way, speaking of Trumpy, he had his little...
Is it fixed?
Jack Reacher roundtable today with Urban and
Clay
Tony
Travis.
Petiti and Clay Travis.
Yeah.
And, of course, it was a sports thing, so we had to invite Condoleezza Rice because she's invited to everything that is sports-related.
Did they at least have a bunch of big arches and McDonald's for everybody?
Oh, yeah. They did do that, yeah.
They did? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
That's how they always serve to sports guys.
Just like when any of the college teams come in for their national championship celebration.
But they fixed it all.
Yeah,
It's fixed.
Yeah, it's all
fixed. Yeah.
It's all law now.
Fixed it all.
It's all law.
Yeah.
The biggest load that we've seen.
I did see that the Buckeye women's hockey team, congratulations to them, 4-0 shutout as they beat Minnesota.
Nice.
Last night. I told you about the W.
You're right over there, Ted?
Sorry. Your mic's on, Teddy. You're just coughing up a storm.
Sorry.
Don't you go dying on me.
Furball.
Furbush.
Excuse me.
Was it Doug Fister versus
Charlie Furbush? Fister v. Furbush, the greatest starting pitching line in the history of Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Those names are better than any of the Dick or Richard names that we could come up with.
The fact that you would have a starting
doesn't even
pitcher
make any
matchup
sense.
that just says Fister v. Furbush. Are you out of your mind? You're never going to do better than that. Ever.
Real life can't give you anything like that.
No.
It's just not possible. And then to know that was possible. So, yeah, the Buckeye women's hockey team, they beat Minnesota 4-0. That's awesome. And that was in the WCHA final face-off semis in St. Paul, Minnesota. So
I don't know what that means, but that's good.
They're in the championship game, which means they are playing the number 1 team, Wisconsin.
Their nemesis.
They have got a nice little rivalry.
All right, let's
with.
go.
They had the national championship game again this past season.
I have faith in Nadine to really take it home.
Take me home tonight. Nadine.
I thought you said in the Dean. That's what you sounded like you're like doing with Timmy's little face.
He's going to take it in the Dean. Back page.
The back page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
We got a jailbird from our guy Rusty. Says, my clean shoppers. I was walking through the grocery store when I stumbled upon an invisible cloud of the most foul-smelling, paint-melting cloud of poop smoke, a.k.a. fart. The crop duster was nowhere to be seen, but I can assure you that this smell was so bad, it made a trucker stop that hasn't been cleaned in weeks smell like a Bath and Body Works. I almost collapsed. GTH, whoever you are, and hopefully you figure out what you ate that killed your insides. It's nothing worse than that.
Nothing.
I say 5 years.
You know what? There's stuff worse than that.
Have you ever been near a guy, and this happened to me a week or two ago, that had such bad BO?
Yes, every day.
Couldn't even. You
see what I did there? Because I'm with you every day.
Hey, your facial hair looks disgusting today. And I'm clean shaven. I look like I'm going to drive my Subaru home.
Hey, go to pizzamadness.pizza. We got the Sweet 16. We're going to settle all this crap next week. Well, almost settle it. Right? When does it end?
Hey, go Bucks tomorrow. Bruce. That's just the way it is.
Samantha's going to go.
Is she?
I forgot all about it.
Who's she going with?
Take
Kristen?
it to the bank.
It's done.
I took it to the
It's
bank.
done. They win. It's banked.
We're in the
Samantha's never
tournament.
seen a loss. They're going to go win the Big Ten tournament now, too.
We're in the tournament. Dear God, we're going to lose.
No, stop. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There's some slower traffic on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 East Split and Livingston Avenue. And watch for a disabled vehicle that's on southbound 71's off-ramp to 670 on the north side, causing some holdup there. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your go-to destination for nonstop entertainment. Play for fun and play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21+. I'm Nicole for 97.1.